same way I walk in.
If I win that, I get my life back, and I become the man I was always meant to be.
Born Gargano for the North American title.
I am not going to lay down and die.
Come on. Vanity Project.
We're the best team in the game.
The NXT Tag Team Champions. They better be ready for the international sensation Los Americanos in St. Louis.
You're holding a title that does not belong to you. This championship just feels right.
Tatum Paxley will defend the women's North American title against Blake Monroe.
I can be the fire to your hell.
I live for this. You can feel the pressure when the rhythm hits. Tell them.
The NXT Women's Championship.
JC Jane.
I'm walking in to stand and deliver with one of the most dominant title reigns in NXT history.
Lola Vice.
I'm going to leave no questions left. Just Lola Vice getting what should have already been hers, the NXT Women's Championship.
Kendall Gray.
I'll prove that Kendall Gray isn't just the future. She's the now.
The gateway to destiny awaits. Welcome to NXT Stand and Deliver.
What's going on, everyone? We are so glad to have you here with us for Countdown to NXT Stand and Deliver. I'm Megan Morant. He's Peter Rosenberg. And Peter, it's all about making moments in WWE. And tonight, for these NXT superstars, the lights don't get brighter than they do in St. Louis.
Oh, absolutely not. I haven't been involved in a Stand and Deliver in a few years, but the energy you feel around this is so special because you know careers change on nights like tonight.
Yeah, and 3 men are vying for Joe Hendry's NXT Championship. It's a fatal 4-way match. Joe Hendry defends his title against Tony D'Angelo, Ricky Saints, and Ethan Page.
Now, you want to talk about a match that could main event any night. I know how you feel about how bitter this is. Sol Ruca and Zario, once best friends. Tonight, they go one-on-one.
The Vanity Project are your NXT Tag Team Champions, and tonight in St. Louis, they'll defend their titles against Los Americanos. That's Stand and Deliver.
Now, you talk about a big matchup with different consequences for both competitors. Miles Bourne, your NXT North American Championship against the legend Johnny Gargano, who's trying to find his footing here again on NXT.
Well, despite what Blake Monroe thinks, Tatum Paxley is your NXT Women's North American Champion, and tonight Blake Monroe tries to get back the title that she did in fact lose.
Now, originally we did not know this would be how it would land, but here we are, a triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship. JC Jane, Kendall Gray, and Lola Vice. It's been a crazy ride. Here's how we got here.
A big fight in the Big Apple.
Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray. The winner is gonna face JC Jane at Stand and Deliver.
Buckle up, get ready.
This is gonna be good.
Who is headed to Stand and Deliver? Kendall might be out. Oh, Northern Light suplex. Cover. There was a tap, but there was also a 3. Who's challenging for the women's title?
There was some confusion in the main event. We've come up with this. At Stand and Deliver, JC Jane will defend the NXT Women's Championship against Kendall Gray and Lola Vice in a triple threat match.
Let me remind you all that JC Jane runs women's wrestling.
That's the NXT champ right there. The rock star, JC Jane.
Pipe down, you idiots. The champ is talking.
The NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
I'm walking in to Stand and Deliver with one of the most dominant title reigns in NXT history.
Cállate la boca. It's time a new woman runs this division.
The real sufficient specialist in Lola Vice.
From NXT to AAA, Vice City is everywhere, baby.
There's that striking ability.
Oh, baby, educated feet.
Back fist! Lola knocked her ass out!
On Stand and Deliver, Lola Vice will finally become the first Cuban-American NXT Women's Champion.
You better make sure you're able to step into the gray area. Because the only person that steps out of the gray area alive is Kendall Gray.
One of the hottest stars in all of professional wrestling.
Kendall Gray relinquished the Evolve Women's Championship.
When people look in the history books 20 years from now, they're gonna see the name
Kendall Gray!
Kendall Gray, so agile, so mobile.
You're either gonna have to tap or you're gonna have to snap.
I'm not here to shake hands. I'm here to make history.
She's been blowing up the internet, man.
That Stand and Deliver, I'm gonna take the NXT Women's Championship from you, JC.
Stand and Deliver is right around the corner, and against all odds, I will be walking in as your NXT Women's Champion.
It's gonna be JC Jane. It's gonna be Kendall Gray. And it's gonna be Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match.
There she is, the champion, JC Jane, arriving here in St. Louis tonight. Interestingly enough, she doesn't have to be involved in the decision tonight to defend her title.
That's absolutely right. And there she is, my girl, formerly the Evolve champion, Kendall Gray. What a year, and now the chance to become champ.
But one of the most dangerous women in NXT, Lola Vice, here as well. Earlier this week, she sat down with Sarah Schreiber.
Lola Vice, Kendall Gray, thank you so much for sitting down with me ahead of Stand and Deliver. Now let's discuss the elephant in the room. This past Tuesday at Madison Square Garden, your match had a controversial ending, and the result was not decisive. However, you were the beneficiaries, and now you both have a chance at the NXT Women's Championship at Stand and Deliver.
Beneficiaries, Sarah, I wouldn't put it like that. I had that match won, and she tapped, and everyone saw it. But you know what? It's a triple threat now, and now I have the chance to make it right. No questions, no controversy, just Lola Vice getting what should have already been hers, the NXT Women's Championship.
That's funny, because did you not hear the 3 count? I mean, the difference is I'm not here making excuses. I'm here trying to capitalize off the opportunity to become the new NXT Women's Champion.
Well, you're both crossover athletes. Lola, you have a background in MMA.
Yeah.
Kendall, your background is amateur wrestling. How does these disciplines prepare you for championship opportunities?
Sarah, if MMA taught me anything, it's how to finish a fight. I don't hesitate. I don't second the ability to knock any woman out at any moment and then dance on them.
Well, I definitely won't be dancing, but that's different, Sarah, because amateur wrestling is about control, about pace, about pressure. Lola's game plan is going to be knocking one of us out, but mine is breaking Lola and JC down piece by piece.
How are you going to control someone if you can't take them down?
Okay, and how are you going to knock me out when you're stuck on the mat?
Okay, Mom.
Okay, then,
Okay, ladies, moving on. At Stand and Deliver, when it's all said and done, why should it be you with your arm raised and the NXT Women's Championship around your waist?
Because I'm the most dangerous woman ever. Kendall and JC are going to feel the heat.
Sure, but I'm the most well-rounded wrestler in this match. I mean, I can do it all. I'll outthink, out-wrestle, and outlast Lola and JC. And when it's all said and done, I'll prove that Kendall Gray isn't just the future, she's the now.
Strong words from both of you. We will have to see how it unfolds.
Look at Lola Vice, and she is fired. She is one of the most dangerous women in NXT. What's it going to take for Lola to get the job done?
Well, you know, as Booker T always says, Lola Vice is dangerous with her feet and her hands. She can knock you out with basically any appendage catches you, you can go down. I think Lola Vice is another person who has Takes 3 seconds, and she's new champ.
But don't forget, Jacy Jayne always has this trick up her sleeve, and she's got backup, too. She's got backup in Fatal Influence. Jacy Jayne, once considered the most beatable champ by some people in NXT. She's had a dominant reign as your NXT Women's Champion. Well, speaking of domination in NXT, no one did that more than Johnny Gargano back on his time down in the black and gold, and he returned to NXT just a couple weeks ago in this Gauntlet Eliminator match, Peter.
Yeah, he sure did, and this was an incredible moment. Why? It pays to have your wife with you at ringside. Hey, he found a way, scores the pin, and here we are.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano, he's been down in a rut for a little while, but turns out planking worked out in his favor because he was able to plank his way to a championship opportunity tonight at Stand and Deliver. It's Johnny Gargano against Miles Bourne for the NXT North American Championship. It's been so much fun watching Miles Bourne really come into his own as a champion, but he's going up against one of the best to ever do it in NXT history.
Well, absolutely. Johnny Wrestling is a moment in time. You can basically look back at an entire NXT era as kind of being the Johnny Gargano era. That's how great he was in NXT, but he pointed this out this past Tuesday on NXT, that he's been having a tough time on SmackDown. Johnny Gargano has not been able to sort of get his footing and be the sort of superstar he expected to be. Goes back to NXT, finds himself in this North American Championship match. Great opportunity, but he said this. If he loses, where does he go from here?
Yeah, but for Miles Bourne, your NXT North American Champion right now, like, this is not the ceiling for him. He wants to do things and write his own history. He wants to create the Miles Bourne era. He wants people to be talking about him years from now the way that they're talking about Johnny Gargano. This isn't just anybody that Johnny Gargano's walking into the ring with.
100% correct, Megan, and I think it's a great situation, though, for Miles Bourne. I'll tell you why, because if you lose this match to Johnny Gargano, who can fault you for losing to one of the best in NXT history? And if you win, you just beat one of the best to ever do it in NXT. So from a pressure standpoint, I actually think it's a higher pressure spot for Johnny Wrestling.
Well, we are looking forward to that match. We still have so much more to get to right here on Countdown to NXT Stand and Deliver. We're going to have this 10-person mixed tag team match coming your way on the Countdown show. But when we come back, we're going to dive into one of the most personal, bitter rivalries in NXT. Sol Ruca and Zarya talk when we return.
I got you right where I want you.
You wouldn't be here without me.
I'm the champ, and I call the shots.
I'm picking you because I hate you. I've always hated you.
The tribal team of the best in the world in the main event at WrestleMania. I'm gonna bury you.
You will acknowledge me.
taking over St. Louis. We are counting you down to NXT Stand and Deliver, where 5 championships are on the line and a very bitter personal rivalry that started at Stand and Deliver last year. 2 former best friends, now bitter enemies. Sol Ruca. She will try to snatch the soul of her former best friend, Zarya, tonight. Zarya looking for revenge. This is how we got here.
Yep, my mic's muted. Why is my mic muted? That's weird. Thank you for telling me. Don't know why my mic was muted. I didn't mute it.
That's the great thing about this dynamic that we have going on, is that I have a badass best friend in my corner. We want to help each other, but we don't need each other to become successful. With Zarya by my side, it was just so sweet.
Being accompanied by Zarya.
Sol Ruca is the first name when it comes to athleticism and innovation.
Smash that soul! She is just that damn good.
Sol Ruca will be a megastar.
3, 2, 1, winner!
Thank you for letting me know my mic was muted. I bet it's been muted the entire stream and I didn't even notice.
And I'm so stoked to be the NXT female superstar of the year.
Sol Ruca riding the wave of momentum.
2026 is going to be even bigger and even better.
Zarya, you will never get what you want as long as Sol keeps using you.
Excuse me?
Oh, Zarya. Your best friend's a double champion. You don't have a thing.
I'm a lucky girl, Sarah. I'm lucky to have a best friend. I'm sorry.
I fought so hard for this title, but there's no one that I trust more than you, Zarya.
Yes, Zarya, think about it. Sol said don't do it. No!
We have to get back to Zarya being fun.
Number 10, Sol Ruca.
You get all of these opportunities that I don't get.
Smash that soul! Sol Ruca wins! What the? Zarya with a spear! Zarya, think about it! Hold on! No!
To stand beside the person that has everything.
Zarya! I'm sorry, I'm on Zarya's side here.
Something just by letting you be close to it. I hated it. Every time I stepped into this ring, I wasn't Zarya. I was Sol Ruca's partner. You kicked me off that ladder at Stand and Deliver last year. Do you know what that does to someone? I hated watching you succeed. I hated hearing your name, and I hated the fact that no matter
Zarya to me, I can't hate Zarya. I think what also makes me laugh is if you watch the crowd, it 100% they are behind Zarya.
for the TNA Knockouts Championship, I even let you defend and lose my North American Championship. Every time anyone said Sol Ruca, I made sure that they said Zarya too, because we were a team. So if you think that you can stand on your own, then prove it at Stand and Deliver. That's fitting that where it all started is where it's gonna end. As long as you are standing, I am never going to. You're not the villain in my story. You're the mistake.
It is absolutely crazy to think about the journey that we've been on with these two superstars in NXT, Sol Ruca and Zarya, a year ago.
How do they always seem to fuck up that like the lines? I don't.
Championship at Stand and Deliver. Don't forget, it was Sol Ruca who knocked Zarya off the ladder for that title. I mean, we've seen them as a tag team working together. We obviously know about all of the success that Sol Ruca has had. But Peter, it's awfully difficult when you're someone like Zarya, because you're always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Well, yeah, you know what? I relate to this story so much. I do. I understand what it's like to be partners with someone, and one person, for whatever reason, ends up getting positioned as the star, and you're the side person to that star. no one gets into these things because they want to be the bridesmaid. Everybody wants to be that person. Everybody wants the bright lights. So you have to understand and respect where Zarya is at with it. I get it, but at the same time, to your point, Megan, Sol Ruca has the accolades have been deserved. The praise that's been heaped upon her, all well deserved. It makes for a perfect matchup.
I would say have Zarya win this and then send Sol Ruca to main roster. Raw or SmackDown. Probably SmackDown. I think they need it more.
Sorry, I did lose that title. She gave up her spot in the Battle Royal, so it hasn't been like Sol Ruca hasn't been a good friend to Zarya, but I go back to the beginning of that package. Sol Ruca said it herself. We don't need each other to be successful, but together, that pair was certainly dominant.
Listen, this is literally my life. My old co-host Ebro hired me to be on the radio. But when they made the show Ebro in the morning, I was like, well, what about Rosenberg? Turns out we were better as a team. You have to figure out what your role is. But guess what? Sometimes people get jealous. It builds up. All of a sudden, it's time to explode. That's where Zarya is right now.
Well, someone who's really been struggling with what their role is and maybe a little bit in denial is Blake Monroe, because she is not your NXT Women's North American Champion right now. You see Tatum Paxley holding up the title, but Blake just really can't let it go, Peter.
No, listen, we're supposed to be celebrating Booker T in Houston that night, and here comes Blake Monroe with the attack to Tatum, and then, like a total creep. First of all, how do you even get a hole in the middle of the stage, whatever, and there she is, just in love with that title.
Tonight, you're gonna give back what belongs to me.
Oof. Man, say what you will, Tatum Paxley. A little extra. Can you feel it, Megan?
Oh, I can feel it.
She is bringing it to Blake.
Yeah, Tatum Paxley feels completely disrespected by Blake Monroe. That is her NXT Women's North American Championship, but Blake Monroe will not hand over the title despite it belonging to Tatum. You know, a lot of people talk about this side of Blake Monroe that can be awoken, but Tatum Paxley, she's been pushed to the absolute brink. I go back to, you know, her friendship with Izzy Dame. I go back to her time in the Culling, and now something happening with Blake Monroe, the disrespect to Tatum Paxley. There's another side to her, and it's certainly dangerous.
I think that's a totally fair point. I think what some in the NXT universe are saying is, we don't believe you. You need more people. Like, we've seen this from Blake Monroe many times. So many people can picture Blake Monroe with the crimson mask, turning from the glamour into this bloody, crazy person, right? But to your point, Tatum Paxley's shown a lot too, but now the pressure is on her in this match to show that she can go to that next level.
She is the NXT Women's North American Champion.
That's right.
Until Blake Monroe can get that title back from her. We still have a lot more to get to right here on Countdown to Stand and Deliver. When we return, we're going to talk about the fatal four-way for the NXT Championship match. We'll be right back.
This one interests me. This one interests me. The main event interests me a lot. Because I have no idea where it's going. None. Hey, John Z. How you doing? Are you watching NXT Stand and Deliver tonight? Ethan is... You think Ethan's winning? Okay. John Z, if you're watching, who do you think's walking out of the four-way? What channel, mate? Stand Deliver? Where are you located? If you're in the US, no, you're mate, so probably like think. I guess Netflix for you then. Netflix for internationally US on YouTube. So I gotta watch it on Netflix, which is stupid, but I'm okay with it. It won't offend me that much. I think, I don't know. I actually don't know for the 4-way. I don't know. I don't know who wins that. I can't figure it out. I'm kind of curious.
WrestleMania returns to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada on Saturday,
I'm
April
back
18th and Sunday, April 19th.
again.
Tickets are on sale now via
The countdown currently, which is what we're watching right now, is on YouTube.
Tonight, NXT completely takes over St. Louis. 5 championships on the line and one extremely bitter personal rivalry. It comes to a culmination as well. One of those titles that will be on the line is the NXT.
I don't care about this match. This match is random as hell. Vanity Project versus Los Americanos is one of the most randomest title matches, I think, in NXT history.
Vanity Project, thank you for joining me just a few days before your tag team title defense, NXT's biggest show of the year, Stand and Deliver. But before we get to St. Louis, I'd like to go back to when you shockingly defeated Dark State to win the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Shockingly? What do you mean by that? Interesting choice of words there. You know what, Blake? Quite frankly, I believe I could be a way better interviewer than you can. Yeah. And you know what? I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. So go ahead and give me that. You kick rocks, jackass. Nobody wants to hear my battle.
We're muting them. I don't want to listen to these two. I don't want to listen to these guys. I'm sorry. I do not want to listen to these 3 jabronis. Don't forget to follow and sub, like, and subscribe. We're going to add that as another text thing here. Where is... Ignore the writing that's appearing. I'm writing something down. I just have to do it. Because I just realized I probably should do it here. If I can spell, that'd be helpful. Alright, as for font size, we really need way down. Oh, you way too. You work. Why do you do that? I hate when it does that. There you go. Okay, we'll move on from here.
Quick tags, in and out, old school tag team. They know what they're doing. Plus, they have the former Evolve champion Jackson Drake with them all the time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Bravo and Rayo. I mean, the history that these guys made, legendary luchadors in Bravo and Rayo of Los Americanos. You're talking about, a couple of years traveling around the country. These guys have done it for decades around the world.
I'm talking about the Vanity Project. These are future Hall of Famers, potentially first ballot. Brad Baylor may go on to become the youngest heavyweight champion of all time. Ricky Smokes. I don't think you understand exactly what we're dealing with. You're going to be V's up by the end of the night. I've come around to him, too.
I don't know about. Well, in our main event tonight, the NXT Championship.
I still hate him.
On the line as Joe Hendry defends his title in a fatal four-way match against Tony D'Angelo, Ricky Sainz, and Ethan Page. This is how we got here.
I didn't just come to NXT to entertain. I came here to be a champion.
If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. And now NXT believes in our champion, Joe Hendry.
The climb to the NXT Championship happened long before the ladder match. And now Joe Hendry stands here, NXT Champion. Here's the thing. That championship was held by a WWE superstar, me.
Ricky Sainz, he doesn't want to share the damn spotlight.
Nor should he.
I worked too hard to elevate NXT, and I'll be damned if I let somebody like you ruin it for me. Let's do this. Vengeance Day. Joe Hendry versus Ricky Sainz for my NXT Championship.
I need to reclaim the NXT title so I can go back to being the face of the spring. Ethan, you remember what that feels like? Yeah, I remember. I need my friend to help me with that. You need my help? I'll be there for you.
What's Ethan Page doing out here? Well, that was a miscalculation. Page was trying to help out Sainz.
And just what the hell happened? You split the title to him.
I know.
They just say suck.
Sainz and Page, they're in a slump. They're not even on the same page.
Are you kidding? If you want something that's heavy on your heart, you need to speak your truth. Come on, tell me. Let me let it off then. I would like to be NXT champion.
Now, I hate to get in the middle of this little tiff that you guys are having, but you know, Ricky, maybe you just don't want it as bad as Ethan Page.
It's absolute chaos. It's all breaking loose. And we all believe
Brrr!
Tony D'Angelo.
I decided to become the man who proved that he's the toughest son of a bitch in NXT. Now, Joe Hendry, Tony D'Angelo will be the next NXT champion. I don't care which one he wants the title show. I'm going to handle Tony D'Angelo and Stand and Deliver. It's me that you're going to see at Stand and Deliver. Or me. Or me. Or me.
The stage is set. Hendry, Sainz, Page, D'Angelo, fatal four-way for the NXT.
It'd be hilarious if Ethan won the same way he won the first time he won his belt.
I become a two-time NXT champion. I deserve global recognition. I will be the one becoming NXT champion two-time. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you've done. At Stand and Deliver, I'm gonna run you three over like a damn freight train. I'll be the one to stand. I'll be the one to deliver with the entire world chanting, "We believe!"
Tempers flaring, egos being bruised. One man, one title. The fate of this brand determined. Can Stand and Deliver.
Who will walk out the same?
I don't know who wins this one. I don't know who wins this one.
Champion. And here I look at those four men, and one thing sticks out to me the most is that Tony D'Angelo is the only one of those guys who's never held the title.
Well, that's what makes it such an incredibly impressive group of competitors. 3 former champions trying to do it again. Ricky Sainz, of course, did it nearly immediately after coming to NXT, but held it for a very brief period. He needs to get back to the top of the mountain. Same thing with All Ego Ethan Page.
Yeah, all you, Ethan Page has really been trying to prove who he is without the title, and that's really led to this friendship, this friendship with Ricky Sainz and trying to get back on top. While he spent some time as the North American champion, that's not enough for Ethan Page. He wants to be a world champion. He wants people to associate with his name with the NXT championship.
And of course, the man who's been associated with that now, was for so long associated with the TNA championship, is Joe Hendry. The question is, do you believe? I'm one of those people. Do I believe in Joe Hendry? Sometimes I do, sometimes sometimes I don't. I tell you what, if he comes out of this Fatal 4-Way as champion, I may be a believer.
Well, Joe Hendry is a guy for a long time. Everybody was talking about the meme. Everybody was talking about the song. And while the song is even better now than Booker T is singing the song with him, he has proven himself to be a fighting champion. And he hasn't backed down from any challengers. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this different side of Tony D'Angelo.
One guy who has not yet had the NXT Championship. What an incredible opportunity. And the title just gets bigger when it's a stand and deliver.
Absolutely. Well, we have all of this coming your way tonight from St. Louis. But before we can get to that, right here on the Countdown Show, we have our 10-person mixed tag team match live from the factory in St. Louis when we return.
Okay. Do, 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 do.
We are live inside the factory for the biggest night of the calendar year for NXT, as we are back on the countdown to Stand and Deliver. And Book, are you ready to get the party started? Good. Champion joining the winner of LFG. And here comes one of you guys.
Oh my god. Oh, they did change his name. Just a bunch of lads in this one, but this is a fun little matchup. It is Birthright taking on Shiloh Hill, Ren Sinclair, EK Prosper, which I guess is a new name for LA Drake, or whatever the hell his name was. Eli Knight, I think was his name. Like I said, they did EK Prosper. And then we got Birthright, which is Hill, Brian, Lexus King, Stax, Finley's Kid, which I'll never remember the name of, Charlie Dempsey, and Ariana Grace.
Fireworks are about to start. By the way, it's EK Prosper.
Damn it.
Uriah Connors.
And look, when it comes to these five, they really have put their stamp on this brand very quickly, might I add.
I love Birthright not running away.
What the hell? We got a fight!
Take what's yours, man. It's your birthright. Damn it.
And I feel bad for the official of this matchup, Jeremy Marcus, because right now it has started off very quick. We knew it would. No love lost between these five, and now things turning around. We said the fireworks were going to start. We said the party was going to begin, and it certainly has.
A lot of bodies flying right now, a lot of action going right now, but I love it, man. I love the way we're kicking this thing off.
Finally, the bell sound of this underway, and it's Shiloh starting things off with counters, but what a night we had.
Things coming down a little bit right now. Things coming down.
And for a little bit, you know, in this matchup, advantage attack is made.
I don't think it's no advantage in a matchup like this. It's chaos. It's chaos, man. Whoever has the most in the tank is going to
1, 2, no.
right there.
So that was no pun intended, as Hank and Tank were in the ring at the same time. Of course, that duo won the tag team titles last year at this event, and now you have Connors and Stacks and
See you, Connors.
as a whole. What are you looking forward to here tonight live in St. Louis?
You know, man, it's really hard to say. Of course, the tag team action right there.
See you, Stack. Oh my God!
It's like the ladies right now. Right now, man. I'm just excited about being here in the Louis, man.
Well, Hank and Tank excited as well. They've been on this stage before. They have felt success at this level. Of course, trying to get back to that level cover and a kick out.
You're starting to think, I mean, they're already over here on the table, man. Come on, guys.
I know they already knocked my cane down one time. And Stacks with a big right elbow coming right back.
Show start. We're currently on the countdown. This is the only match, so after this it'll be the main show. But I did, when there's a match on the pre-show, the countdown, or whatever the fuck they call it, I'm gonna watch it. Since I rarely ever is one.
This kid right here, Connor, he got, I said this before, this guy got the goods, man.
Alexis King tagging in. That's man you said since the beginning. He's a TV star.
What about Zimbabwe? What are we talking about Zimbabwe for? What? Why would they have them fight now? That's so stupid. I guess they don't see this as a main card level match, which in fairness, it isn't. Like, it's Birthright, Hank and Tank, Shiloh Hill, EK Prosper, fucking Ren Sinclair. Like, it's not. So I actually think this probably is about the definition of a countdown match. So yeah, I don't blame them for breaking this.
It's all about the reckoning, man. Going out here, making a statement in this division here in NXT. Finally, that's what it's all about.
If I knew I would have came in earlier, I like Silo. I've assumed, in fairness, I didn't know this was an actual match either until like earlier today. That's the only reason. I actually didn't know this was a match on the card either, because I'm like, what the hell? There never is matches on the countdown usually. Oh! Oh! Jesus!
And how smart of Charlie Dempsey, and you said it earlier, Charlie Dempsey knows better than anyone what Ren Sinclair can do inside the squared circle, especially from a submission.
Oh, I am 1, 2, and no! The end is near. Oh, double down. Screw you. Screw you. What's that? I said screw you. Everybody's getting screwed over. Screw all the Birthright. They're just getting their ass whipped by EK Prosper.
Some things you just can't teach. It's just by nature, man. It's celebration. Right there, he's on autopilot. Oh, yes. Watch it.
See ya! Baba! Oh my God! Both getting his ass wet. This is what you come here for, ladies and gentlemen.
He's bringing out the cake right there, bitch.
Oh! Okay. German! I swear I thought Regal and Finley were part of this act. Am I wrong?
Took one to the temple.
Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. What a teammate right there. What a teammate.
Okay, this is a 10.
Was that
tag team matchup?
Well, I've not watched NXT Weekly. Finley and Regal not part of this act anymore? Oh! Oh my God! Red, what are you doing? Could appreciate verified color matching. Are they color matching? I guess yeah, they are. Yeah, it's green, black, and gold, I guess. Get your bitch ass down, Stakes! Oh God, that didn't look great. That was a flipper too. Hey, look, if you're a Goog, you should be color coordinated. I appreciate it. The only one who sort of doesn't feel like he's color coordinated is Charlie, because I just feel like he'd wear that. It just happens to be the same color. Because everyone else looks like they put in effort, and Charlie just looks like he put on a random pair of fucking tights. Maybe that's just me, though. But it does look like he just kind of... Hang, hang! BAM! Shakalaka, baby! That's it! Shiloh Hill gets the victory over Charlie and MC. Your winners, Shiloh Hill, Hank and Tank, EK Prosper, and Ren Sinclair. Stacks is somehow bleeding. What the hell happened there? I didn't know Stacks got busted open. Bleeding from the ear, I think.
Let's go back to some of the match. And this
Oh, that's how. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's how. Never mind, that dive was how, because he landed straight with his fucking... kicking him straight in the damn head. What the hell's going on the stage? What the hell's going on the stage?
As Blake, Sarah, and our general manager, Robert Stone, they're going to take us the rest of the way here live from St. Louis on the countdown to stand.
Okay, we got the count. Okay, so we'll... Yeah! Oh yeah, man!
What an incredible way to kick off the action here on the biggest night of the year. Stand and deliver. And Shiloh Hill getting a huge victory for his team as we see right behind me.
And then the deliver season.
We know you got the belly rub. We know.
Congratulations, guys. Yes, we are here with Blake Howard and the NXT General Manager, Robert Stone. It's an exciting night here. Your first stand and deliver as NXT General Manager. How are you feeling?
As you can see and feel, the energy is through the roof in this building. And Sarah, I don't think anyone is more excited for tonight than St. Louis's own Sexy Red.
Sexy Red?
We certainly know Sexy Red's ready, but St. Louis is ready. The victory is ready. We're ready to stand and deliver, but we have 5 champions
tonight, but one everybody's talking about in the NXT universe, that huge grudge match, Zarya, one-on-one with Sol Ruka.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that, but also the NXT universe is talking about Johnny Wrestling back home at NXT.
Okay.
Johnny Gargano is going after another.
We're gonna do something quickly here because we need to get this set up. So we're gonna get Netflix up now. Zarya better win. Look, Zarya's the babyface in that feud for me. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. Zarya is the babyface of that feud. Because, like, how the hell am I supposed to be behind Sol when Zarya is literally making complete sense? Where is NXT? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Okay. Got 3 minutes left. Zarya's valid. That's what I'm saying! She's the babyface to me! I've been a fan of Zarya since she walked in the damn company! I don't know how many people are gonna join us here on the stream because it is a, I still stick by the sentiment. I do think there are people who do not know that this show is happening. Is the Discord link appearing in chat? It's not appearing for me, but I don't know if it is for anyone else. I'm on YouTube specifically. So whoever's watching on YouTube, if it's Johnsy or someone else, can you let me know? Can you see the Discord link in the chat? I know it is on Twitch, but I don't see it on YouTube, even though I sent it. So I don't know if it's just... If it is, I would like to know. If not, I gotta put it in, but I don't want to if it's already there. I don't know. I would love to know what we're kicking off with, but I actually like not knowing at the same time. Did I see Gigi Dolan in the fucking intro to that thing? Oh, I just see Grayson Waller. Okay, I don't know what the hell would... We've lost the plot here. They've not updated that thing in ages. Clearly. If you are in the... Internationally, yes. Internationally is Netflix. If you're in the US, it's YouTube. So it just depends where you're located. It's on YouTube, US-wise, internationally, Netflix. So unfortunately, I have to watch it on Netflix. I like watching it on YouTube, but... Netflix is the way it's gotta be. Hello everyone joining us here for NXT Stand and Deliver. I wonder how many people don't even know this show's happening. Like, cause I think most people think like NXT's, you know, like usual, in the same week, it was in the same, weekend of Mania, but it's not. And I will say thank God, because I don't want to... I agree! I don't know why the... Like, you probably don't even know the Birthright match happened. Which is invite. You should know, you should be... god, the next few weeks are gonna be busy weeks of show watching. We got a lot of pay-per-views coming up, apparently. Oh, we got a lot of next week's gonna be a busy week. Next weekend's gonna be a busy week, ladies and gentlemen. We got a TNA show and an AEW show next weekend. Then the weekend after that is WrestleMania. So we're gonna be busy. Gonna be some busy weekends.
Championship will be defended tonight as I welcome you to NXT Stand and Deliver.
Oh, hi, Sean! I'm guessing you're just gonna be like, here's Sexy Red! Sexy ball. Sexy ball. Just a ball tall. Ball tall. It's just a sexy ball. When they see me walk, they hear me talk.
Tonight, championships will be decided. Oh my goodness, I can listen to that all night. But rivalries will also be decided, and absolutely, NXT tonight is going to take this place to a whole new level. But first, let me introduce to you international hip-hop recording.
How did I know what his role was?
St. Louis' own Sexy Red.
I knew what his role was. He had one role, which is just to be like, here's Sexy Red. That's it. I knew what his role was. I have no knowledge. Like, Sexy Red means nothing to me as a. W shot.
And between Sexy Red and myself, we just gotta say, if you ain't down with Stand and Deliver, we got 2 words for ya. Fuck it!
Yeah! What a winning kickoff! The biggest night of the year! Stand and Deliver.
He's still a sexy boy!
St. Louis, Missouri.
I love Sean, man.
The gateway city. Where the West began.
Who was it that was in an interview recently? I think it was Fraser, or it might have been something like that. Nathan Fraser or something like that, that said, like, Sean told him he had a few more matches left in him. I'm like, Sean, you're not wrestling again. You know damn well you're not wrestling again. I don't believe that he said that for a second. There is zero shot I think we will ever see Shawn Michaels in a wrestling ring again. In a like thing. And you know what? It's okay. He's done his part. He did his... The one match he came back for was an absolute shit show, and he went, you know what? I'm good from after that. We have found... Sean's found his role. Guys watching, let me know who you got predictions for tonight. In any of the matches. The kick-out match, the countdown match has already happened, but besides that, any of the main show matches, let me know your predictions. We know...
I'm walking in as your North American champion. I plan on leaving the same way I walk in.
If I win that, I get my life back, and I become the man I was always meant to be.
For the North American title.
I am not going to lay down and die.
Vanity Project. We're the best team in the game. The NXT Tag Team Champions. They better be ready for the international sensation Los Americanos in St. Louis.
You're holding a title that does not belong to you. This championship just feels right.
Tatum Paxley will defend the women's North American title against Blake.
Well, how you feel? Oh my god, don't get me started on Pat. Look, that might have changed. It might have been a whole day. My opinion on Pat McAfee hasn't changed. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking.
I'm going to leave no questions left. Just Lola Vice getting, which should have already been hers, the NXT Women's Championship.
I'll prove that Kendall Gray isn't just the future. She's the now.
The gateway to destiny awaits. Welcome to NXT and Deliver.
No, because it makes no sense. Even now, it makes no sense why Pat McAfee was the guy. Like, there's no logic behind it, man. It was just a thrown together an idea.
Champion. Or will it be Ricky Saints? He's looking to also become a two-time NXT champion. How will those two fare in this fatal four-way, which also includes Tony D'Angelo, who looks to complete phase 2 of his plan. NXT Championship, fatal four-way, our main event tonight at Stand and Deliver. Also, Sol Ruka is looking for a lot of things. Revenge. Payback today too, as she goes up against her former tag team partner and friend, Zarya, who calls Sol selfish. These two finally meet one-on-one tonight and Stand and Deliver. But we are kicking off the night with our first championship match of the evening.
Oh, we're starting with the triple threat.
Going up against
Oh, shit.
It will meet the pride of this woman, Lola Vice, and also the persistence of our champion, JC Jane. The question is, who leaves St. Louis as NXT Women's Champion?
Not everyone can be the main star of the show. Some can be in other matches, too. I mean, yeah. Is it possible Gargano win? I think with NXT, anything is fucking possible. I'm not banking on it. I think Gargano's story has more fun left in it with him not being there. But it is possible, yes. I think, okay, so I still think there's a chance. There still is a chance, JC Jane. There's a chance JC Jane walks out with this belt still. I don't know why you would, because I don't know who beats her at this point, but I think there's a chance she walks out with this. I think JC's time has fucking come. Anyone knows the answer? Oh, you mean the fact that they're a dark character that have a woman with them that his gimmick is entire gimmick is literally, oh, they're the devil on the shoulder that makes people do bad things? Oh no, I bet it's total coincidence. No, you're trying to. Are you trying to tell me, WWE fan, that you think that WWE got mad that Karen Cross got over and sent did not sign him and then happened in pettiness to give the gimmick to Aleister Black and Zelina Vega? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me it's not a complete, absolute coincidence they have the exact same gimmick, the exact same scenario, and the exact same way of approaching people? Absolute. Must be a total coincidence. Total coincidence.
You better make sure you're able to step into the gray area. Because the only person that steps out of the gray area alive is Kendall Gray.
One of the hottest stars in all of professional wrestling.
Kendall Gray relinquished the Evolve Women's Championship.
When people look in the history books 20 years from now, they're going to see the name
Kendall Gray!
I'm not here to shake hands. I'm here to make history.
Kendall should be the speed champ. She's quick in the ring. Yeah, I mean, either way it works. I'm fine with Sinclair getting it. She's earned that. She's earned that. I think she's earned the right to have that belt.
And against all odds, I will be walking in as your NXT Women's Champion.
It's gonna be JC Jane. It's gonna be Kendall Gray. And it's gonna be Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match.
Lola all the way. Let's go. Okay, UK. So AK's got Lola. Anyone else got any prediction on who wins?
Booker, what does Vice need to do to finally win gold in NXT?
It's a tough question. You know, you wonder, Lola Vice can crash that glass ceiling up there right now. It has nothing to do with talent. I think more so to do with timing, baby. Could this be the right timing here and stand and deliver?
Well, there you see Ren Sinclair, the Women's Speed Champion. We just saw her moments ago on the countdown to stand and deliver. But her friend Kendall Gray relinquished the Evolve Women's title in order to pursue the NXT Women's Championship. But what does that tell you about her as a competitor?
It tells you she's very confident. It tells you she's moving at a meteoric rise. It tells you Kendall Gray plans on being at the top of the food chain here at NXT very, very soon. The world right now is loving some Kendall Gray.
JC dramatic ass answer.
For the champion, she does not need to be factored in the decision to lose her title. How much preparation goes into this sort of stipulation, Booker, when you're
not right. It's not, no, it's not right. But if anybody can handle this situation, it's going to be JCJ, the one who has, I'm talking about, shut up all the naysayers, all the doubters, everybody who said she couldn't do it. JCJ proved them all wrong, Victor. Even you, man. Even you.
We're getting set for the first championship matchup of the night here inside the factory as we get ready to go to our ring announcer.
How many people can fit inside the factory? Hold on.
The following is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NXT Women's
Oh wow, there's really not many people in that building. I just realized, I just looked. I'm doing that now.
From Miami, Florida, she is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions, Lola Vice. Next, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kendall Gray. And their opponent, representing Fatal Impact.
It has one.
She is the NXT Women's
One singles match.
JC Lola Vice has not taken her eyes off that NXT Women's Championship, as you can hear from the NXT Universe in St. Louis, just what they think of our Women's Champion, JC Jane. Quick note when it comes to this matchup, JC Jane book has beaten both of these women at some point in her career, so I'll go back and one would have to assume that gives her a little bit of a mental edge.
Well, it does. I mean, looking at that little stat there just a second ago, 137 days NXT champion. Combined championship reign over 250 days. I'm talking about the confidence of JCJ and then after the skyrocket. Double chip. And she did that.
Oh! Oh! Pow! Pow! Down! Bud! Well, JC's gone. I don't want to know anything about Vince. Vince can. I'm not. I always.
Stand and deliver, and how far the women's division has come since then. Is a quick go behind, great shoulders down, and a kick out.
I think. I don't know what. In fairness, I've not been paying attention to the Vince news. Unless it's news he's going to jail, I don't want to know at this point. Because I feel he's just.
Shifted weight, shoulders down, all the Vice, and another kick out. I mean, was this triple threat match fair after what happened on Tuesday? I'll let you think about that. Looking for the backslide. Both superstars going down. Jason Jane coming in, rolling through. Has a double pin in her own right, and a kick out. Was this the right decision by our general manager?
I'm not going to sit here and say Robert Stone tonight. Oh, that's not my job. What I'm going to say is Jason Jane is in perfect position to go out here and really show her dominance. Who's in better shape right now? I mean, like I say, it's been days since that match. And the ladies put it all up in the middle of that ring just 4 days ago. Come on.
This is another one where I'm like, why is it like Fatal Influence just run in the ring and just start beating everyone up? Like, what's the reasoning behind it?
Go back and look at it. It seemed to be pretty clear to me. But I'm not going to get into the official, jobs today or anything like that. I'm not going to make that my business because, like I said, mind your business. Concern yourself with business that concern you. But the clock, it shows. The camera, it shows. So who do you think?
Is this the referee he called fat at one episode? I'm pretty sure in one of the recent episodes of NXT Booker T called the referee fat. I don't remember what reasoning he did, but I remember he called the referee fat. I remember that clip. I just don't remember the reasoning for it. But I do remember him doing that. I know he called the referee fat at one point.
St. Louis' first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match was here in 2017. As Lola Vice, a double champion, looking to become one, I should say. She is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, get your. Yeah. We don't have time.
And again, there's no disqualification. As I look at some of the
His booking was so. He didn't book anything. What role do you think Kevin Dunn had? He wasn't booking. He wasn't the booker. He wasn't in creative. He was just a schmuck who fucking was in charge of production.
Who's got the more to lose tonight? Who's got the most to lose?
Well, the most to lose, obviously, the champion. She doesn't need to be factored into the decision to lose that title. You think it's Lola Vice has the most to lose?
Lola Vice, I mean, because of the confidence Lola Vice has right now going into this match. Like I said, after the match last week, right there. Whoa, wait a minute.
Spine into the cover to win the title in an ear fall.
Like I said, the world right there is watching Lola Vice. I mean, her back is against the wall in a matchup like this big. She has to win this match. She has to crash that glass.
Booker, get your thoughts straight out. He has to break that kit glass. What?
Tag team champions. The other half is Mr. Iguana, who certainly is locked in right now on Netflix right now. Whether it's Netflix internationally or YouTube domestically, welcome into Standing Deliver. From Lola Vice. What is
Why the hell did it take you so long to get involved?
What a backstabber from the champion.
Little distraction there, too. You gotta give it to the girl.
JC Jane's been in this position before. She's not going for the cover. She's continuing to apply the pressure. And if you notice, Fatal Influence out here, hovering right over Kendall Gray. They're letting JC Jane know exactly where the bodies are at. In the center,
1, 2. No.
JC Jane right there doing a great job just leaning on the body.
Might have been. It might have been. I didn't even think of that when that happened. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't gonna lie.
Certainly, for JC Jane, as I wanted to get into this because I want to give her her flowers, as you always say that I do not. She should be in the conversation of greatest NXT Women's superstar of all time. Is that what you've been waiting for?
Is that a question?
No, it's me giving you the flowers that you've been wanting me to say. No one has held the NXT Women's Tag Title for more days.
I mean, is that a question?
First to hold the TNA WWE Women's title at the same time.
Is that something that we need to debate?
Debate? Why is Booker talking like this?
Finally, giving the flowers you've been telling me to give her for some time.
You know what? JC Jane, she's like I said, she's been here for quite some time.
Oh! Kick to the mush. Cross body by Kendall. Jesse, roll through. Roll through. Roll through. No.
Like I said, she's like a player coach. I mean, she's guiding Valerie and Lady Reed to become great in this business, just like her one day.
Sit-down style for Lola. And
Well, that was
you got credit too. I'll give it disappointing game. Val Huntley's won a championship in Fatal Influence. She's had gold around her waist. Is that because of JC Jane? Some would say it's because of Fallon Henley, but it's hard to argue your point, Book. And also, this is JC Jane who recently surpassed Bayley earlier this year in total days as champion.
Nice! Nicely done, JC.
Oh, yeah, you got that championship goal around your waist. You top notch. You go to the front of the line. That's JC Jane, man.
And how wise is this of Jane to
Super kick!
to make this one-on-one? This certainly could be. Cover.
No.
Ren Sinclair on the far side of the ring barking to her friend and her partners. But for JC Jane, just how dominant has she been?
She's been dominant in such a way that here in the modern era of professional wrestling, it's really, really hard to do. Like I say, 250 days combined reign. That right there is extraordinary in itself.
Well, no one is more amazing at turning love into hatred than someone like JC Jane, and she just turns the energy of the NXT universe into her favor no matter what, but just got turned around, shoulders down. Jane having to power out at 2, back up and able to block, and JC Jane has been in control of this match since the jump, and another near fall, and Jane right now maybe a little bit of frustration starting to set in.
You know, you're not a champion until you defend that championship. How many times have JC Jane gone out in the middle of that damn ring and defended that championship?
She's recently done it in triple threat matches, but Lady Reed, again sticking her nose where it doesn't belong, but it opens the door for JC Jane, and what a neck breaker over that middle rope.
Lady Reed didn't touch anybody.
Back in the ring, Book.
What do you mean she didn't touch it?
Titles on the line in this match, of course, triple threat.
It was literally always on camera, Booker, you stupid bastard. Just say it's legal, Booker. It's not that you didn't touch it. What's freaking legal? It's a triple threat. They can walk in here with steel chairs and start whooping both their asses. They're both allowed. What the f are we on about? They can get involved. You don't need to do it like the ref is distracted or whatever. You heard her. Oh, yeah, man.
JC Jane looking to maybe put the exclamation point on this match.
Nobody likes you, Vic. Nobody.
What are you trying to say?
You just heard what Fallon Haley said.
I'm here because I'm doing my job. I'm not worried about everyone else around me. As both these women fighting to the top, precarious position.
That's why you don't succeed here, man.
I don't know if that was an angle slam from the top or not, but it opens the door.
1, 2, no. 1, 2, no.
She kicks out at 2. That might have been Lola's best opportunity to win.
I'll tell you right now, Vic. This thing is just getting started, man. We're not even halfway done.
I wasn't even paying attention. I would have screamed Olympic slam. I apologize. He's looking for the... Pow! Oh, I'm about to... Pow! Pow, 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 pow! You come at that. Pow, pow! 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 Pow!
Look at those kicks of fury coming from Lola and Booker. The stage is yours here live in St. Louis.
We're the Louis. How we gonna see it? Here we go. Here we go. Get key. Get key. Get key. Oh, yeah, baby. One more time. Yeah.
Thank God that don't get over. Oh!
Executed perfectly. Jane, though, wisely rolling to her front side and not even be able to get pinned. Great try.
German!
Just delivered a German suplex.
The straps are coming down! Toss your ass! You're tossing your... Oh my God! German! German! Oh, shit!
I do not know if Gray was going to kick out after that knee. That was
Gray was separated from the 60 right there. This match would have been over. Would have been over right there, Dick.
NXT Universe already starting to get loud, starting to get wild here at Stand and Deliver. And I think JC Jane might be a little shocked. This match is continuing right now, but this is the dangers of a triple threat match. There's always someone lurking.
JC James in prime position to win this match right there because that's what you got to do until the break. You're not gonna waste your gas tank or anything like that. You got to knock her out of her senses, and she was out cold, Vic.
Well, JC Jane, no stranger to this stage. One would think that would help her, but right now, Book, really when you're in the deep waters and you're looking at someone like Lola Vice, maybe she should keep sticking to the striking strategy to try to break bones and look for that knockout.
I love Kendall's t-shirt. Not Kendall's, Ren's t-shirt. I just noticed it. Did anyone notice what Ren's t-shirt says?
Gray out of desperation just leaped across the ring to save this match. And Book, I want you to think about it. This is the way Stand and Deliver is starting here tonight. So much more action still to come. And now lighting up Gray, swinging and miss. Gray charging it, going up, got countered by Lola. Lola again. Oh, this time Lola.
Oh no!
The second one caught Gray.
When in doubt, blame a man. I don't care what it says. That's funny as hell.
JC right out here, continuing this match. Right place, right time.
Oh!
Off that kick, immediately JC grabbed the ankle, grabbed her foot. There's now a bullseye on the body. Gray realizing it, and Gray's got in the ankle lock. Gray looking for the tap. Gray looking for the submission. Gray looking to become the women's champion.
Right now, JC Jane is in dire straits. She's gonna have to move it. She's gonna have to move quick.
Is that another mouth?
She had it for a moment, but pulled right back out. Hit Derek Sanders in
I think we all get a.
right now, the biggest cheerleader in St. Louis.
Is it?
Tap or snap or counter. Shoulders. Kick out and right back in.
She's like a pit bull and locked in on that ankle bit.
There's nowhere for JC Jane to go. JC's in trouble. And there comes Lola. Lola looking for a submission. Taking out Kendall. But I don't think Kendall's let go of the ankle lock. We got a double submission. Referee's trying to see everything. Looking around. Gray had to relinquish the ankle. Gray rolling right back through. Trying to maybe lock in a dragon sleeper. For a moment, miss knee right back in. Takedown. Roll through. Shoulders down. Great position by the official. Nice bridge by Lola Vice. Fight back up.
Right down. Right down. She's locked in, big. Lola got it locked in. This could be that moment.
And this goes back to Tuesday. It goes back to that Northern Lights suplex. We've seen this before. In comes JC with a knockout knee.
Oh my God, Jason might survive here.
Rage coming out of the champion, looking to retain. Gray, target acquired.
No!
Back in, get caught. Big elbow, Gray's up, back fist doesn't connect. And Gray looking for a submission. She wants to make Lola Vice tap on the biggest stage we have for the women's title. Shifted weight again, another near fall, out of relinquish the hold with the kick out.
Super kick!
It certainly did. Lola's down. Kendall Gray is out. And just like in the last triple threat, JC's gonna steal the damn match. Wait a minute. Lola!
I thought for a second. JC, fix your issue, man! JC! Get your shit together, JC!
Just like we saw in Houston. Sinclair! When Sinclair eating the odds in this match.
What is going on, man?
It's a 2-for-1. Lola taken up by JC. Reality is setting in, Booker. JC Jane is all alone.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Fatal influence is gone.
I was gonna say, what the?
Focus, JC.
Where the hell? Oh my God, moonsault, baby!
And now it's down one-on-one. There's no one around the ring. This is that moment. This is why Kendall relinquished the All-Women's Championship.
You got it!
A little shades of gray.
1, 2, no, oh!
Lola back in. Shift to the way they do another cover, another counter, another cover, another counter. All these women know each other so well. They're all fighting for one thing, that women's title. Gray back to her feet, trying to break the hold. Oh, that's one way to do it. And oh my God! Just caught Gray.
Back fist!
Just caught Jade.
1, 2, Lola Vice is NXT Women's Champion! Lola Vice is the NXT Women's Champion!
One of the moments in history was also just made. Vice has made history. The first female Cuban-American champion ever. Wow. And how good must this feel? How good must this moment feel for that woman who has gone...
Look, me and Lola, when it comes to fan nads, we have a very mixed thing here. But, good on her. She has put in the good work. She deserves it. She deserves it.
But in the end, it would be Lola Vice. I was talking about counters, covers. That's what this match was. All three laid it on the line. This was the turning point.
BAM!
Kendall Gray got rocked. JC Jane got knocked out. And take nothing away from JC Jane and what she did as champion. But the big year continues for our new women's champion. It's a standing ovation as Lola now has a vice grip on the women's division in NXT.
I think JC's time has come. I think it's time for JC to move on to the next part. Where it's
Well, that is one championship match down as they're the tag team champions preparing to defend their gold as Vanity Project here tonight takes on Bravo. Rayo. They look to take the titles in the international waters. It's our NXT Tag Team Championship match. Those titles on the line in moments live. Here from
so wasn't he in it? He is in AEW. What do you mean he was? Hope JC gets her shit together. Well, she doesn't need to worry about that anymore. She's on TV again, but that's unfortunate. It was unfortunate. We don't need to blame her. It happens to it happens to most people. Luckily enough, you know, grown men don't have to deal with that the way that women do, and but. JC ain't the first to have a wardrobe malfunction. She won't be the last. Oh my god, so I got a friend who's watching, right? I don't think he's watching the stream, but he's watching NXT. And his unawareness, he's not watched WWE on a consistent basis. So I thought they'd learned by now, though. Unfortunate. Learn what? You don't control. I don't know what you mean. AK, I think you're just being like. It's just something that happens. You can do whatever you want. You can't control the way fucking Golden works. Sometimes it just happens. We don't need to treat it as if the most ridiculous thing. I'm just gonna move off from this conversation.
Las Vegas will host SmackDown and Raw during WrestleMania weekend, Friday, April 17th and Monday, April 20th at the T-Mobile Arena. Tickets are on sale now via AXS.com.
Callie Armstrong, she has been the most dominant force since WWE Evolve started.
Champion crown. Are we on the verge of seeing new tag team champions crowned here live in St. Louis inside the factory at Stand and Deliver? whether you're streaming on YouTube domestically or
I'm doing both. I have you mute during matches. The show muted post match. Okay.
It's already been what a night it is going to be as Los Americanos.
Okay, we're gonna have someone join us here.
This tag team matchup when he walked
My friend Chris is gonna be joining, so you're gonna hear a bunch of audio because he's gonna be.
But how excited have we been for this match?
No, man, this is actually the night that champions are made, the memories are made, those moments, those moments.
Alrighty. Why are you? Are you speaking?
And I bring that up
Are
not
you?
on these two, but my question book is will the light
This should have been pre-show.
for Baylor and Smoke? I mean, take a look at it.
I don't feel title matches should be on the pre-show. However, these guys, I have no idea why this match is happening.
My thing is this. You've got to respect the young guys, man. These guys, they're the future of this business. These guys right here, they're going to be running this thing in the next 10 years. And right now, I really need...
Hello? There we go. We can hear you.
I just,
Wait a second.
What?
What is this? From fucking Wrestling Open? Baylor?
Yeah, Brad Baylor. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest here, right?
Yeah.
You are the only person that I have ran into that's a fan of any of these guys, including me. Because here's the thing. This is my opinion on these. They put so much hype behind these three, right? To me, they look like guys Ryback would destroy.
I like Brad. I don't like the other two, but I like Brad.
Which one's Brad? The one in the ring? What's the deal?
No, the one on the outside.
Okay.
The other champion.
The other.
all around the world.
Not the Dave Flair wannabe on the outside.
Yeah, Dave Flair wannabe.
Right on the case of Vanity Project. Vanity
My
Project
God, the
has
way
never left North America to compete. So I break that down to experience, and will that be the key in this championship?
Does anyone care about these people? Which one?
And he went to the wrong corner.
AK.
That's why I'm saying experience.
Los Americanos or Vanity Project? Because when it comes to Los Americanos, I have a very mixed thing with them. Vanity Project, I don't care about.
I don't know, that's your opinion. I'm talking about being able to go around the world and learn different
I
styles
can't
and
believe
hone your
how
craft, and that's what I'm talking about with experience.
good
The Los
he
Americanos, they've been throughout Mexico, throughout Canada, throughout America, throughout Europe, throughout Japan, all across the world as
He
the tag
looks
was made.
amazing.
And hey, I see Brad Baylor doesn't know what to do. He's a little shell-shocked in that situation, and that's
Okay, WWE fan 2 thing. I don't think Brock can beat Oba. I don't think that's not a good choice. That's a bad choice if that happens.
Especially now.
The amount of work that how over popular they fucking go as the word as the Bully Ray said, go fucking full throttle, pedal to the metal, no pretend brakes don't exist with Oba. Do the Oba Femi, go all gas, no brake, go all gas, no brakes with it. Do the Nika Fatu to Oba Femi.
I'm not playing favorites or anything like that. Just give these young guys credit. Give them credit.
So what is it you say about winning titles?
I mean, you really not a champion.
So this is the first time they're defending it on a PLE, so they're not really the champion?
Give them credit.
I do give them credit.
You're the one who doubted them from the beginning. Are they going to be able to compete under the bright lights? What kind of statement is that?
This whole group of Los Americanos confuse me sometimes. Because on Raw they're heels, here they're baby faces, in AAA they're baby faces.
This is it right here. Beautiful logo right there. That's what you need to be doing.
What? Who? Am I supposed to cheer them or boo them?
I don't know. I just really, I can't get
first match, and in all seriousness, how tough is it to prepare for the Lucha Libre style?
I'm flabbergasted.
It's definitely hard to prepare for that.
Imagine you get in the best shape of your career, and this is what it's for.
Right?
To be a.
A plethora of styles. Gotta cover that. But one thing about it, man, you ain't got to prep.
I mean, Christ's sakes,
Stay ready.
if you put Snitsky in a match, he would just be like Jack.
About the champions and why maybe they do have an advantage as this match
Oh,
goes on. What a shot to the throat by Baylor, and Baylor going up. Under tag was made. Ryo doesn't realize it, but Smokes is.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay, that was nice.
Oh, yes.
And a near
Have your chat.
My chat is a very interesting chat. I will.
I've seen so far.
Yeah. My chat is a one of a kind type of environment. We're not mean. We don't judge anyone, but they. You never know what the hell will come out of these people. That's what makes my chat one of a kind.
Because we say this, since day one. Time off. Is your worst enemy.
I mean, good lord, my chat's a circus.
And that's what this team is doing right now.
Midnight Maniac. Who the fuck is Robert Wardlow?
Trying to rally Ryo and
Oh, Robert Wadlow.
joint manipulation from the tippy
Who the fuck is Robert Wadlow? I don't even know what the hell.
sit down style. Quickly crawling in the cover. Do we have our second new champion of the night?
Oh!
Another near fall. Take another look. Feel the impact of Ricky Smokes.
Hard cover too right there.
And El Grande Americano on the outside. Trying
Oh my God, he's at Jesus Christ.
team. Trying to
Grande's getting fired up.
universe behind
You
them.
know,
It's coming in the hard way. Ricky Smokes made the tag. Brad
former
Baylor
wrestlers.
and
You see
Baylor
Jesse on fucking
face lock,
Gladiator?
hoisting up and ooh.
No.
Devastating maneuver.
Dude, some fucking
Kick
great
out,
shit.
but look, I want to say this about Vanity Project. A year ago, they were sitting at
Dude
home.
can eat people.
The fact that they are here now, that is a testament to the WWE ID program. And also, WWE
I swear to God, the guy's
how
better
has
than Wardlow.
evolved helped this. And I'm going to throw in the trio of Jackson Drake on the outside because we are seeing some textbook tag team wrestling right now.
These young guys, you talk about these guys.
Yeah, I was like,
sitting
fine,
on the
make
sofa,
sense to me.
and
I want to
they
see.
get
I've never.
that opportunity and evolve. I've said it many times.
The only time you're gonna see fucking Gladiator's thing is the only time you're gonna see fucking AEW and WWE talent interacting.
Yeah.
Of course, evolve every Wednesday night on Tubi. Tag was made in Wise of Brad Baylor.
Oh! Yes! That's a Smokes! That's a Smokes right there, baby!
Grabbing at the ankle to hold back Ryo. Ryo a long way away from Bravo. And Vanity Project here, Booker, has cut this ring in half.
Textbook right
Cover
there.
One,
to
two.
retain.
Textbook tag team work right there by Smokes.
Booker, sometimes you are he is just insufferable.
You have been a big fan. I mean, you certainly
Yeah,
have been
some
impressed.
bitch.
What has stood out most? And I will throw Jackson
God.
Drake in on this. What has impressed
Holy
you the most
shit.
about Vanity
It's
Project?
a fucking tank.
Fucking hell.
Knowing what the locker room looks like and not
Why the fuck's he have the name Steel?
talking about looking at it straight on.
Oh,
and not looking at it. I mean,
when
Drake,
you're on
he's a
American
former
Gladiator,
champion. I mean,
just
you
get
got
much
tag team
later.
champions, and these guys right here.
Just a bunch of really stupid names.
They
Yeah,
don't even
okay.
have 60 years, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
They certainly do, and a big high cross body from Bravo.
Like,
Send
Wardlow is
it in.
called
Bravo's
Fang.
waiting patiently there on the outside to get back into this matchup.
Okay.
Whoa! A little extra on that last
Right,
kick.
I'll find out.
I mean, in fairness, if I wanted to have it, I get that, but also in fairness, if you want to be like, what's a weird name you can call someone, I'm pretty sure there's nothing more weirder than Wardlow. So,
Oh, able to counter for a second. Maybe it was the size advantage of Brad Baylor that paid off because he was about to go for a ride. And for Vanity Project, this is their first premium live event. It just happens to be Stand and Deliver. What?
Where's the fucking thing I need it?
That was two grown men just tossed. And El Grande Americano just about came out of his mask. Here to our right.
just about came out of his mask.
Bravo.
Oh my God, he's just swinging him by his head.
Okay, Bruce's nickname makes sense.
And who are these guys, man?
It's the Bull.
Somebody need to take
Okay,
these
yeah.
guys. I want to know these guys.
And when I
It's
just
Ryo and
seen this
Bravo.
fucking
They tie
picture of
impact
him,
offense. Michinoku driver off the
It
drop
makes
kick
sense.
into the cover.
Oh!
Brad Baylor just saved things for his
Oh
squad
my
at the last
God.
possible second.
What a stash on that man.
Baylor all the way to the outside. The
Well, he's always
tournament
done good
booker in the ring.
I know, but my man's got a stash, okay? And you gotta, we are.
The jeopardy for a second there.
Oh,
A few moments, it
yeah,
seems
by the
Vanity
way,
Project is
Camille,
being able to
her
out-crap the
name on
crafty
this?
Los Americanos.
Yes.
A little 2 for 1. We got to the
That's
in-ring
it.
action.
That is
Cover.
it.
I forgot Camille was on that.
And
Don't
I
think she
got
gets
to
booked
say,
by.
Vanity Project, this last sequence
Horrible.
before the tag into the turnbuckle and then that 2 for 1.
Can I say this? Also, no shenanigans or anything like
That's
that.
fair.
No outside
That's
interference. You got to give this young team a lot of credit right now, Vic. Please do that for me.
Oh, wait, come on. And how disrespectful trying to undo the mask of Ryo.
He's trying to check the mask, Vic. He's checking it.
He's just checking. Just checking.
Check on Ryo. Just got caught, knee under the jaw. Hoist up, got caught. X-Plex, sit down style, into the cover. And I don't know if Ryo was looking for that X-Plex into a submission. You saw him reach back out, but Baylor may have just been too far away from being able
Oh my God, Grande! He's got the metal plate.
Did I tell you?
El Grande able
Plate's
to
the
pass
fucking
over for what we've
strangest
seen in the past. Triple
weapon
A. Raw.
of all time.
NXT and misfire.
I just also how it half-ass works. Like the logic behind how it works doesn't make sometimes sense. Because you apparently, you can hit it, if you hit a diving headbutt on it, with it, you will get knocked out. If you kick the exact same spot, it does no pain to you.
As the official. First was that knee to the cheekbone, followed up by Vanity Project pulling out some new plays here because this is the stage to do so.
You ain't gonna show the fucking drop kick to the back of his fucking bean? Why not?
This indeed is this our
Oh my God, he's pulling them. He's pulling the metal thing out.
Smokes just ripped that out of Bravo's mask.
He's gonna, he put it, he took the metal thing out and put it in his crotch.
What he took, but now
Oh!
spine first on the steel.
He's about to run nuts first. Oh, I thought he was about to like run nuts first into it just to be.
And Ryo might have just been wiped out of this match for a moment.
They used the metal plate.
Ricky Smokes climbing to the top. El Grande Americano
Well,
doesn't
MJF.
know exactly what just happened. But Bravo! Oh. Well, that's not going to feel well.
Although that does extra damage because of the metal plate.
Maybe that's a little protection, Vic. Oh my God!
And now we're seeing that high impact offense. Bravo to Ryo.
Hey, wow.
Ryo is legal.
Oh!
You got to give credit when credit is due. To Ricky Smokes.
That was
and
close.
Brad Baylor, suffering the second splash.
That
after
was close.
Hurricane Rana, still had presence of mind to kick out.
I love how Tyler does a perfect splash and then Pete makes it look like he's
Back to
jumping in a
Drake
pool.
trying to shout some words of encouragement as things starting to settle down in this tag team matchup. And these moments, these are the crucial moments in this match.
Tag made right there by Baylor, though.
Look at Baylor.
Are you about to?
Baylor with a little joint
Turn
manipulation.
about. I love it. I
Oh.
love it. This kid's learning right here. I like it, Vic.
You can't do that to someone who
And
might
the evil
possibly
man
be
Damien
British.
just turned around, and now we're seeing an evil, angry Ryo. Bravo with a big right. Big clothesline, and now Los Americanos
Not liking this.
start to...
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Almost into the front row. This could be it. This could be that moment.
No.
Oh!
I said, whoa.
Wow!
Unbelievable.
Wowzers!
That was close.
That certainly was.
Christ,
And what's
Like, that was
Jackson
even closer
Drake.
than the last one.
They just keep passing this thing around like a baton.
Ole!
El Grande Americano to even the odds for a moment. Oh! Well, that was wise as Smokes. Smokes realized, or excuse me, Baylor on the outside realizing what's going on. So many bodies in this matchup, so much action to call.
You gotta throw caution to the wind, and Baylor did that, man. You
Oh.
gotta sacrifice sometimes.
Oh, no.
Smokes just got caught. That time, Bravo and the referee doing his best to try to. Oh! Big shot. Jackson Drake just dropped Bravo. The official didn't see it because he was with Smokes. Baylor made the tag. Smokes is legal.
You win by any
Double
means
stop.
necessary.
1, 2, 3, and they still on the tag.
Why are these fuckers doing the snapshot?
Come on.
That would be a much better tag.
I still wish someone would do the finishing move that Beer Money did.
But to beat a team like Los Americanos on this stage, the biggest one we have, that is the biggest.
I don't know what their gimmick is, to be honest.
I want to talk about. This was just getting passed around from Los Americanos.
I guess 3 schmucks have a fucking thing.
We thought everything was even out.
AK's booing. AK's not happy
That
with
was a
that.
hell of a torpedo.
Baylor, who saw what
What?
was going on. To wipe
What
out
the
the
hell of a
opposition.
torpedo
Right
was
there,
Moscow?
a right hand from Jackson Drake.
That's basically what it was.
It really, I mean, what's hilarious is that's pretty much their finish.
To pick up the victory.
That's why Ilya's thing now is the fucking H-bomb, and whenever Ilya's thing, because somehow he's not on Mania.
All I can say is
Well,
congratulations.
In my
to
opinion,
Vanity
more fucking
Project, but on
dangerous
the
than
topic
the goddamn
of
torpedo
tag
Moscow.
Oh, 100%, because he just drops on your ass.
I thought that cunt was retired from going to WWE shows.
Who?
I just saw Brock Lesnar.
This was something.
Yeah, I bet you he did retire, and then Brock Lesnar shoot.
From the start, as you would say, some Cholula Green.
Well, you know, it is a wrestling retirement.
In this tag team
They usually only last about, you know, a month.
They were in control. It was EK who got caught there by Connors. But would you think this matchup would be done? Not quite. Hank and Tank would keep things going for their team, and this was a mixed.
Am I the only one that finds it weird that the whole gimmick of Birthright is like, oh, these are all people who embrace in their like second generation, and then they still keep the gimmick name that isn't connected to it?
Hank and Tank, they're on the winning end. As Shiloh Hill, coming from LFG to stand and deliver, picked up the victory for his team.
Because like, why has Charlie Dempsey not changed his name? Or like,
here in St. Louis.
Uriah Connors, whatever the fuck his name was?
I love St. Louis. It's been the best day ever.
Because Lexus is the only one I still understand. Because he's the only one that has a reason behind his name change.
Great, and Shiloh, this is just the beginning. I was in the same position as you.
Did he change
I
it?
won my match
Who?
countdown show, and look at
Lexus?
everything that has happened.
No,
since
but
then.
he's the only one that had a reason behind like why his name isn't Brian Pillman.
I just don't have my title right now to actually show for it.
The only, because like Charlie Dempsey was just randomly there, and they didn't even acknowledge that he was Regal's kid until now.
Yes.
After y'all win tonight, we outside. I'm throwing the after party. Period.
Oh my
We outside.
God.
What?
You need to be for real. You don't want to hang out with these little weirdos.
What's wrong with weirdos?
Look. After tonight, when I become a 2-time champion, you can hang with me, a real VIP winner. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Deuces.
Well, this one is not about championships.
Okay, this is the one that me and my chat, the chat is most invested in.
A friendship that was
I want
ruined.
Tatum
Soul,
Paxley for
Zarya
my birthday.
finally collide.
You want what?
And stand and deliver.
I want Tatum Paxley for my birthday.
I don't think I'd want to be around her for a consistent amount of time, because I feel like you would go to sleep and wake up and she'd just be staring at you.
Just give me Tatum Paxley for my birthday.
By the way, do you see, like, because I have to ask full thoughts on it, because we haven't brought up your reaction and thoughts to last night.
On SmackDown?
Yes, aka Mr. McAfee.
I didn't watch SmackDown, but I was looking at socials during the time and all that shit. And then when I saw that Pat was a thing at first, being the guy who just like works with AI, I was just like, oh, it's been AI. No.
Nope.
Why? It's what?
I was sitting there.
I couldn't fucking believe it.
Because I knew immediately once he came out and attacked Cody, I'm like, oh my god, he's the fucking guy. So I started laughing hysterically. I'm like, I mean, yep, that about sounds like that sounds about right for Triple H.
Fucking Manu would have made more fucking sense.
Cause in my first, the one I loved, people pitch, be like, this is the best creative choice. Cause I just want to know how they would reveal it.
Who the fuck said this was the best?
No, let me finish.
Choice? Alan Keller?
Let me finish what I was saying. The other one that people were saying was the best creative choice was that Randy was calling himself.
Huh?
I don't know how they thought this would work, but they kept, the main one people kept pitching would be the best option, was that Randy was talking to himself on the phone.
Everybody's fucking nuts. Okay?
So my guess would be like there was no one actually on the phone, but the other thing is how the fuck do you reveal that under any circumstances? Now, in fairness, I feel like that would have been better than fucking McAfee, because who apparently just went fucking rogue whatever the hell he promo was on about.
Like I said, fucking Manu would have made more
Two
sense.
icons, one stage, no script. This conversation
Hey, DiBiase Jr. was acquitted. He could have been it.
WWE World Tickets at
Speaking of Manu,
www.com.
did you see the clip
You gotta be more specific.
of him beating the tar out of that indie kid?
No.
Oh my god. He was booked against a guy whose gimmick was Samoan. And motherfucker took that, like,
That's the great thing about
personal.
this dynamic that we have going on is that
'Cause I also
I'm
know there was
the
a
best friend in my corner.
fucking wrestler who beat the shit out of a person who apparently tried to stab someone. Like another wrestler.
Yeah, guy stabbed Cruel.
Yeah, I fucking got. I don't know what. A bunch of shit's gone down in wrestling.
But yeah, Manu just like fucking just beat the piss out of him.
And that's why Manu ain't fucking known for anything in this fucking business.
And he like cut a fucking promo after it and everything. Like, apparently kid was young.
And I'm so stoked to
Shit,
be
but
NXT
it
female
was
superstar
like
of
the
year.
slap to that fucking guy. Good God!
2026 is gonna be
Me and Chad both agree, by the way, for this match that Zarya has to win.
As long as Soul keeps using me.
She must.
Cause it would look. It's very weird if you did this whole thing that just Soul wins.
Champion, you don't have a thing.
If she doesn't, I quit.
I'm a lucky girl, Sarah. I'm lucky to have
I've heard that a bunch of times.
Fought so
I know.
hard for this title, but there is no one that I trust more than you, Zarya.
Well, this was my thought. Like, yeah, cause I was sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah, fuck it up.
it's a weird story. But also, I was like, me and my chat think, how are we supposed to boo Zarya here?
You get all of these opportunities that I don't get.
I don't know.
Sorry with a spear. Sorry,
Oh.
about it. Hold on. No.
Oh, F5,000.
To stand
Oh my God, Tony.
beside the person that has everything that you want. And they
What
think
the hell, Cody
they
Gita
can
actually
give
has
you
been inside the
something
Performance
just
Center.
by
What the
letting
fuck?
you be close to it.
What?
Hold on, is this a good guess April Fool's thing?
I
Never mind.
stepped into this ring. I wasn't Zarya. I was Sol Ruka's partner. You kicked me off of that
Oh.
ladder. At
So this picture exists, but this has to be AI.
what that does to someone. I hated watching
Oh,
you
Cody.
succeed. I
Yeah,
hated
Cody
hearing
Dina,
your
totally.
name. And I hated the fact that no matter what, I was always going to stand behind you. You think I
Aichner has had
wanted was to pull you forward. I gave you my spot at the Battle Royal. I vouched for you for the TNA Knockouts Championship. I even let you defend and lose my North American Championship. Every time anyone said Sol Ruka, I made sure that they said Zarya too, because we were a team. So if you think that you can stand on your own, then prove it at Stand and Deliver. That's fitting that where it all started.
Okay, I'll have Tatum Paxton for my birthday. You can give me Zarya for Christmas.
Bitch, Zarya's mine, not yours.
You're not the villain in my story. You're the mistake.
That referee scream.
Hell yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Adelaide, South Australia, Zarya.
Booker, I'm just going to throw this out right now. Is Zarya right? Has Sol
So many lasers.
I wouldn't call it selfish, Vic. I call it driven. I mean, you got one shot.
Don't look at me like that. Don't do that.
That's what Sol Ruka's thinking about.
Not even allowing Zarya to have that moment right there. She's taking
Holy shit, I just...
her former partner, her former friend, and Jeremy Marcus.
I checked my chat, look back, and now they're already attacking one. Jesus.
And you can understand why Sol is very angry. Not a single part of you feels bad for Sol Ruka. Had her titles taken from her to an injury. One was lost by Zarya. Everything Zarya has said, everything that Zarya has done to this woman, all she did was try to make sure everyone said Sol's name, they said Zarya's.
Come on, I'm not going to feel sorry for Sol Ruka or anything like that, but I'm going to say it. She made her own breaks and expansions. Every opportunity that Sol Ruka got, she got it by her own will because she's talented. Man. I give her that. I'm not going to take that away from her.
We know we saw
What the hell happened with her shoulder? Whose
start
shoulder?
our night is off that lariat instead of going
Someone's
for a
shoulder tape?
cover. We just see Zarya ripping away at the body.
Oh, Zarya's
of Sol.
is.
And also look at Sol. You can see that right shoulder is heavily taped. Wonder if that'll have anything to do with the power game later on in the
I
matchup.
actually don't
When
know
we
why
saw
her
that
shoulder's
women's
taped.
champion, congratulations to Lola Rice. But
Good.
both these women need to move past their issues with one another. Do they need to put that in the rearview mirror just to move on?
Fuck!
Oh, okay.
Right here, just sit right here.
Bitch, get your ass down.
This is that big payback for Zarya. Zarya's
Broke
sitting in the
it
shadows.
into
waiting
the
for
next
that
decade.
opportunity. How that we've been talking about since the beginning of the year. This is it. This is Stand and Deliver, man.
And again, these women who know each other so very well. You saw Zarya get out of the way moments ago of Sol Ruka.
Oh, I thought he was about to F5
Sol
on
face
this
first
goddamn
over the
stairs.
steel. The official is counting these two. He is at 6. We do not want to see this end in a double count out. And
have that
Zarya certainly
spot,
wants to
Mania?
beat Sol Ruka in the center of the ring here tonight.
I would love to have that
You just heard
spot.
Zarya scream and just charge right in on Sol. Another vicious clothesline.
You know, considering he didn't
And, I'll
fucking
ask
do
this
anything
too.
labor.
Did Sol need Zarya? Because I don't think a lot of people
Brock?
feel that that's the case.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people think
Well,
that
Brock
Sol
apparently can also do, because I swear to God that F5 he did to like one security guy, I swear to God, I screamed that was a shoot F5.
Got through all of those matches, all of those
Because that guy did not look like he was prepared to take it, and Brock did not want to go down with it.
There's no way, of course. Of course she needed Zarya. I'm
Was
not
it,
saying that's a bad thing. Because I would have used her too, Vic. I would
What?
have used her.
Did Oba like kill a referee or security guard?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
I swear it was Charles.
Has Sol not worked hard?
No, he threw a security guy fucking onto the, did the toss thing, and just,
I blame Zarya. I blame Zarya for getting lured in. You know what I mean? Getting hood.
Dijak tweeted it. Hey, Oba, can you stop murdering my students?
Yes.
That's who I blame.
And then I think Brock, and then Brock, I think F5 that same guy that Brock tossed.
Took a little bit too much time, got caught, and now flying through the air and again.
Come on, Zarya.
Power out, that untapped power as well, Vic.
Oh!
We don't know exactly what Zarya actually had. We don't know.
Come on, away, slam into the cover and a kick out.
creative.
Back to Soul being selfish. Those were Zarya's words, not mine. Both were part of the Women's North American Championship ladder match last year at this event, and Zarya is the one who reminded us it was Soul that pushed her from the top. In that match, though, Brooke, it's every woman for themselves, is it not?
Between these two women, you got both in the same. You know, it's a selfish business and it's a selfless business like Zarya. She's been selfless. She's given Soul Ruka every opportunity and been there at her back. Vic, wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated? Come on, let's be honest. Let's just be honest for a moment. Wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated?
If I had the opportunities and I fell short, no. She lost the ladder match. She had the same opportunity as Soul Ruka did to win that title. She didn't do it.
Who knocked her off? Her best friend.
Soul knocked her off. But again,
Soul, you don't have the inside.
What are friends
You
for?
told me there are no friends in this business. It's into the cover, hook of the leg, and
I didn't say it. Soul Ruka said it. Sorry, they were buddies. They were friends to the end.
They were buddies. They were pals. They were amigos.
What happened to all that, Vic?
Well, Zarya's the one who threw it out the window. She got angry that she didn't receive a phone call to be in the Royal Rumble. It was Soul Ruka who got a call, not Zarya. At one point again, Soul Ruka was double champion. Zarya lost one of those titles, and you know what? She may have lost it on purpose. As Soul lands on her feet, charges back.
I'm surprised that's not been made
Double stomp to the gut.
The big shot.
part of it.
All you talking right now, you said the OJs, they
That Zarya lost the title, one of like Soul's titles, on purpose.
Just to one up Soul Ruka. That's all it takes.
Do you think a victory for Zarya here tonight will wipe away all those championship matches she didn't have if she's able to put that feather in her cap?
I think she will be able to put Soul Ruka behind, man, like you just said it a minute ago. Put her in the rear view mirror, and that was a huge knee right there by Zarya has a lot of talent. She came here to NXT highly touted, man. Like I say, she just haven't got the same opportunities. Look here, like I say, I'm a promoter. I know how it is. I see the star power and Soul Ruka. I'm gonna give her opportunities if I possibly can. I get it.
Why does that dude in the crowd look like
me? Soul having to hop up and over, and again, these two do know each other so very well. You start to wonder if someone's gonna have to do something a little bit extra, put a new wrinkle in their game to pull out the victory. And we saw this earlier from Zarya, just trying to hang Soul Ruka out to dry. Soul firing back with a few sharp elbows right to the side of the face, and then a big kick, rocking Zarya. And what's on the mind now of Soul Ruka all the way to the top?
Okay.
Never met a risk. She didn't want to take
Beautifully done.
Hurricane Rana, and that might have turned the matchup around.
Soul Ruka, athleticism personified. Man, she can do anything in the middle of the ring, Vic. She's an extraordinary talent. She's like the wind, Vic. You can see it, but you can't.
I don't want to hear the word extraordinary, because anytime I do, I think of the stupid name Finn Balor had at one point.
Squared circle with one another. It was a triple threat match in Houston.
What was it? It was the
extraordinary man who can do extraordinary.
That's it, yeah.
Championship opportunities. As now they come face
That's all that pops into my mind.
Well, when you're out of the army tank with the Ferrari engine.
So much anger between these two. So much pent-up aggression over the last calendar year. Big kick from Zarya. Soul answering right back. And Zarya swinging.
I don't know which one's worse out of those two, to be honest.
Oh, definitely extraordinary.
Looks like Soul Ruka starting to lay it all on the line. What an uppercut.
Because an army tank
Soul always brings her best under the bright lights. Of course, you remember her big victory.
Extraordinary man that does extraordinary things. Just like, okay, big whoop, want to fight about it? Like,
what the fuck does that even mean, more?
Not to mention the Royal Rumble appearance where she almost won the Rumble and was able to send herself to WrestleMania as bam, big drop kick almost through the chest of Zarya.
If you've seen a Superfly, but have you ever seen a donkey fly?
You gotta wonder if all that muscle of Zarya
Donkey!
come into play as well. The lactic acid build up, and but right now, no, she's
Come on,
back
Zarya.
in it.
Ah,
She's
shit.
back in it, Vic.
On cue, maybe looking for that F5. Gotta wonder where we're at with the damage done, and Zarya's right shoulder is up.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
God. Both women, again, just the familiarity of both.
Kids,
easier for me to
are
say.
these
It's
two
a serious
drunk?
Situation is I'm getting a little tongue-tied here for these two women because that was a
Oh,
nasty
Booker and Vic drinking like they can't get English. They can't fucking finish sentences.
But is this where the hatred comes in, that they're willing to do anything to destroy the other?
I don't think it's hate, Vic. I think it's envy.
What?
I think it's envy more than anything.
What the hell shirt you wearing?
I'm wearing a
I don't
Joker
know if
tee.
you're noticing this, book, but you're someone who always picks up the little things when we're talking after the match. Did you see almost like Zarya was going into the side of the ring, liver first, and we've seen people's bodies buckle under certain pressures, especially a good liver shot, and we've seen Ruka land a few good kicks.
I mean, they're still being running across that side of the ring right there.
The Booker, I'm like 90% sure
Like
he
that. I'll
buzzed
tell you right
that
now,
time.
don't think for a moment.
Hold on a
Don't
second,
think for a
Soul.
moment. Oh,
Oh!
Yeah,
That
it's
Soul
contact
Snatcher
time.
instead got caught
Well, yeah, he's
by
got to make sure he
Zarya.
doesn't fall asleep during
Counter
fucking shows or shit.
It's Zarya. Ooh, nasty landing again. I walked that ramp earlier. That is a solid steel ramp. There is no give up there.
Like I say, don't think.
How the fuck would you know if there's no give when you land on it if you just walked on it?
She's catching.
Vic, did you just go on taking bumps on the fucking ramp and be like, yeah, let's see if there's any give on this thing?
Oh,
Wait for the choke.
That'd actually be very funny.
Counter, able to duck
no
the
way.
clothesline.
Soul Snatcher!
No freaking way.
Right there on that solid steel ramp. And I think Zarya might be out. Soul trying to get feeling in her arm.
That's a very rough.
I mean,
Zarya.
you just hear the sound.
I-
Listen again.
Like that was you taking.
Yeah, that does have no give to it,
And
but
this goes back to how far are these two women willing to go to destroy the other?
I mean, so Ruka just proved how far she's
my
willing
God.
to go right there, Vic.
Oh my
Whoa,
word.
good shot.
Zarya
Good shot. Great
rising up
shot.
to Soul.
Yes.
And this, that hatred, everything she's talked about,
Fuck.
being villain in stories and what's been going through her mind.
You
Well,
see
right
that
now it's
motherfucker in the
blood
Elimination
that's pouring
Championship?
through
Looks
her
like me.
veins. And the back
Yes.
just gave out.
oh no, Soul Snatcher!
Got caught.
Why is that gonna be us in 20 years?
1, 2, no!
I don't know if I've ever seen someone this late in the game kick out of not just one.
Why was this
but
one?
the
Close your
second
mouth. Soul.
Soul Snatcher.
Catch flies.
Wow. You gotta be
I
kidding
just
me.
love the one guy they cut to that was like 1, 2, 3, 3.
In this moment is this might be that new wrinkle Soul has to add. Trying to springboard, fly in.
Brr! Oh, that,
Big time, too. Right now.
And we've seen Zarya after that spear enter into the zone of destruction.
She's so close, Vic. She's so close to putting this story in the
F5!
Could that be it? Could that be it?
For an F5.
Oh,
massive
yeah.
proportion.
No!
Okay, between this
What is
match,
starting
your
to
reaction
set in?
to those two guys who I swear
To Zarya's mind. I mean, Booker. What went through
Because
your
guy
mind when you
right
delivered
beside
your
you,
best
it
shot
looks like
and it
me.
wasn't good enough?
I don't know what the
That
hell.
should've
You
been
go
it right
about
there.
14
That
different
should've
fucking
been a
expressions
three
at one
count.
point.
You know, it's the Edward
Woulda,
Cullen reaction.
Coulda, it was not. As we are in the factory in St. Louis, this
The minute he
stand
sees a woman.
and deliver.
What a match.
Just starts having anaphylactic shock.
Zarya
Okay, okay, okay.
Last year, massive headbutts, one after another, looking for yet another F5. Well, I said earlier, of massive proportions, I was wrong.
Avalanche, Vic.
How the hell do you even do that avalanche? I love that.
Trying to fight her way free, a couple of elbows right there to the jaw of Zarya. Now focusing on that shoulder that's heavily bandaged. And now Soul, what's on Ruka's mind? Zarya's starting to fight back. Precarious position for both these women.
fucking can't get over these two.
Soul.
What?
Massive X Factor.
These two guys distracting the shit out of
Dropping
me.
Zarya. A third
It's
time
like looking at a
with
fucking
a soul
time warp.
snatcher. Will it be enough?
No, 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 no,
Snatches the soul of Zarya.
fuck, no!
Wow.
Booker, we talked about the new women's champion, Lola Vice. I take nothing away from Zarya. And I believe that there are
Get
more
in-
opportunities in line for both these women
Interested-
this year in
What?
I can
NXT.
tell you this, there's a whole lot of competition waiting in the wings for Lola Vice. Trust me on that.
Well, this was the moment last year.
I'm curious what AK means in chat. Getting flashbacks with Naomi.
Screaming through the pain, battling through. This, though, the X Factor from the top. Maybe Zarya went a little bit too much.
That's why I'm curious to see what he means by that.
F5 got caught for the third time. So nice. See it
Should have
twice.
won.
Zarya
Yeah.
after that was rocked. She was down. She was out.
Okay, well, so if you're comparing it to like her versus Jade, right? Like Naomi versus Jade. Jade was not losing that match.
And the question now for that woman is where will Soul's wave of momentum take her next in NXT?
Thank you. Thank you.
Who the fuck is that one guy with that long ass?
Hola.
Big congratulations. I couldn't be prouder that you are the NXT Women's Champion. You deserve it.
Thank you, Mr. Stone. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
Well, you gotta understand now there's gonna be a lot of women coming after you. However, the ring is yours this Tuesday. I want you to celebrate with the NXT Universe.
Gracias.
All right?
You better let my girl celebrate.
Get! I don't think there's ever been a fucking celebrity who's made more appearances in one fucking thing than this sexy man.
Oh, we can't wait for that.
You know damn well if that happened in like Vince thing, he would turn around to Ron Simmons.
Wrestling back.
Hey, turn around to Ron Simmons. That's what, you know what, we need more, why don't we have more of that? Why don't we have more Ron Simmons damn moments?
Your seat to history awaits at the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame.
I'm fine with that. I got to do one the other day.
Stephanie McMahon, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Demolition, Dennis Rodman, Psycho Sid, Van Hughes Brown, a night like no other in Las Vegas. Be there when icons.
I really wanted them to slide Danhausen in there.
That would be have him host it.
Yeah.
Have him host it, come out at first, do a whole speech until someone
No,
informs.
you know what? You know what? Have him come out to accept AJ's before AJ just fucks him off out of there. Or, oh my god, or he comes out with Demolition.
That actually might be good. But Danhausen needs. I would have Danhausen be involved.
Yes. This next match is gonna be good as fuck.
What's the next one?
Gargano and
oh, Miles, yeah.
I almost called him Heavenborn.
That's a different guy. That's a different guy. Different guy.
Yeah.
AK asked if there's a possibility Gargano wins, and I was like,
No.
when it comes to NXT, look at this fucking point, anyone can randomly win shit.
At this point, I'm surprised Sexy Red isn't the first in line to have a women's title shot. Because it'll be anybody but Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Now watch this. It'll be Zarya's next in line. Just watch. I'm guarantee you. Check back on this. If it's not JC Jane in a rematch, it's Zarya. Which will make no sense, but it's the most. Also.
They used a very outdated shot.
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh yeah, they did an outdated shot of Vegas because they fucking did one like last year. Oh, I know. I've noticed it it makes me laugh every time.
Right here on the CW.
These 3 letters right here are something special.
I will never forget the random episode of NXT. I think it was the first one on CW, whatever, where fucking Sean and fucking Triple H had a random thing on the scene and it was never for no reason.
There's girls and guys who are working their ass off. They come out here in 3 years. They
I'll be back.
main event at WrestleMania. NXT, this is what you want to go to.
You can feel the energy. The excitement is off the charts. We're NXT, and the CW is NXT.
Well, it might be the energy of an NXT universe to make this man find his way. Someone I've known for a very long time, and I can admit to the world right now, throughout the week, he doesn't text as often. We don't talk as often.
Yeah.
Because this
You
man
heard the
has
new
been
Nickelback
in a
thing.
rut. He's trying to get out
Yes.
of it, and I'll come to you,
Okay.
Book.
I think-
Why has he been in a rut on
Especially since
SmackDown?
they announced it.
I mean, it's no secret that Johnny Gargano has had a few personal issues, and I'm not here to speak on that or anything.
Oh,
like that, but
Danhausen
I'll tell you right
tweeted.
now, when
That's
this
how I
guy-
read you this tweet.
when this guy
He goes,
is
hello
at his
everyone
best,
at NXT Stand and Deliver houses tonight.
yeah.
Danhausen hopes you win your matches unless you're his enemy, and then he hopes you lose.
Well, he's trying to find it once more, and maybe tonight is the night.
Big night.
My other favorite part, I don't think it was this week on Raw. I think it was like the week before. Oh no, actually it was this week on Raw. Where like he did a segment and then afterwards, Adam Pearce was like, "Aren't you supposed to disappear?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," and then just stood there.
It's also a big night for this man, because what does a victory do for Miles Bourne outside of retaining the title if he's able to beat someone the caliber of
I thought he
superstar
was gonna
that is Johnny Gargano?
Johnny Takeover, right?
right.
Johnny Takeover, a guy who
kicked him.
embodied the black and gold era.
I forgot that guy used to do that.
NXT.
He kick open the door. He draw a door so you can kick it open.
On his belt, if he can do it, and I'm gonna tell you, it's prime time, boy. Prime time. He's ready.
Are you reading my notes or did you do some research?
I mean, I got a bug in my ear.
There's something odd.
I figured it's the biggest night. You're pulling out all the stops.
Statistician in my ear, man.
Well, let's go up to our ring announcer.
Audio
Mike
way.
Malone.
I just noticed that.
The following
I
contest
just found that
scheduled for one
extremely
fall
hilarious.
is for the NXT
Because
North
why wouldn't it
American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199
I love
pounds,
Candace in tights.
Johnny Gargano.
She pulls off a leopard print really well.
Gargano is in a weird spot in his career right now.
You think?
Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT North
says never break.
Oh, we know who the crowd's behind.
An interesting comment too, book is Miles Bourne is someone that is beloved
I
in
have
the NXT
muted
universe, but it may
favorite.
almost be an away
Johnny
game
Wrestling.
at Stand and Deliver against someone
Really?
like
They're chanting Johnny Wrestling.
who was once known as Johnny Takeover. Who
They
is
told
now
him.
at this event.
It's a big night. It's a big night for this kid.
How do you know he was getting ring introduced then?
39 days as champion. And the reign could come to an end tonight. And I'm sure this kid didn't want that to
Do you think he was just assuming he knew when exactly they said his name? He's got very lucky. He just gets very lucky every time.
He said he wanted Johnny Takeover. He wanted the best of Johnny Gargano. Johnny, of course, came in there and said, I need to win this championship. I need this moment. I need this match. And right now it's Miles Bourne controlling a little bit. Is there a bit of Miles Bourne that's even a bit nervous in this match?
I'm going to tell you right there, you're not nervous going into a situation of
Johnny Gargano has very
match of this
skinny
magnitude.
wrists.
You don't have red blood flowing through your veins. I'm going to tell you right now, when Miles Bourne loses that
The things I notice when his wrist guard falls down, just a slight bit.
So much in his life, to be honest.
I just know these two guys also in like orange fucking hoodies, just white, like just fully matching.
Yeah, it's still not
No, it's there's the two guys who are just us, but
out-wrestle Johnny Wrestling.
That one guy's hair. It's like if you just like gave up on life.
He'd be you.
Huh?
What do you mean? He just gave up on life.
The guy sitting next to me up there,
size advantage
his
in this
hair.
championship matchup.
He just looks like if you just gave up on life like
Well,
that.
this is what we've seen. Look at Candace screaming no.
Like
Because
Gargano
this is
has
what we've
just
seen
now.
Johnny do. It's almost like he just gives up. And he's back to that position. Candace beside herself.
Did I tell you?
Oh, Johnny!
Did I tell you? Did I tell you he's
I
playing
don't know why I
possum?
question you. You're a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. Hurricane Rana takedown, big drop kick by Gargano. Gargano's starting to feel it, and maybe that is just the moment that Johnny needed to break that shell. Because Miles, you're starting to
I
find
love
out
this.
who
Yeah, I
you're
love
in the
Johnny's
ring with.
character.
Start using some of the old tricks in the bag, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
And it's been a long time, Booker, since we've seen Johnny
Yeah,
with this sort of confidence in the center of the ring. And now it's Gargano going right at Bourne. Bourne answering right back. And now will Miles regret
Could
telling
you-
Johnny he wants Johnny takeover. And Johnny takes Miles back to the outside.
Hilarious thought process that's unrelated to anything on the planet.
Like I said, prime position for this kid, Miles Bourne.
So Shinsuke, he does this come on, right?
Yeah.
And Johnny,
Imagine
now with his eyes
if he
set
was
on a
facing
championship,
Sandow.
he's held more times than
Sandow
anyone else.
decided
That
he was
North
going to
American
do that.
title. And maybe Candace
I could just
has
picture him
reawoken
screaming,
Johnny
"Come
Gargano."
hither, my dear child!"
You think that's what it is, Vic?
Could just be.
You think that's what it is, or is
We
it-
have not seen a look in this man's eyes like this.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Around his waist, just one
said
time.
it.
Could that be it?
You are the one who has told me putting championship gold around your waist, whether it's one time or 10 times, it changes a man. And right into the back went Gargano. And Gargano now.
Olympic slam. Into the
It was as if Miles had Johnny up in an angle slam, and Johnny's
Olympic slam.
spin off that steel post.
Into the post. It
As
wasn't
our
a full.
official
He
right
didn't
now
slam
is
on the
at
ground.
Adrian Butler. Bourne hears it, and Bourne gets Johnny back.
How
in the
does
ring.
Bourne hear it? He's
Wants to
deaf.
Show the world what he's made of in this match, and he now has a.
See, this is the thing that no one can explain.
Like in the mindset of
Oh.
right here tonight.
They probably have. I'm just probably stupid. But
The outside right there.
Jesus, holy shit,
That's
Johnny.
what's gonna take this guy all the way to the
Fucking
next level. No playing, no jiving,
Holy
just
Mr.
business,
Perfect
man.
Batman.
Well, Booker, then what has impressed you with Miles over the last
That
year?
was
As Bourne with that
hysterical.
slam,
Oh, I want to
cover,
do it
and a
again.
kick out.
Holy shit!
Step out of his
What a
comfort zone.
fucking talent.
Step up.
You guys gotta do his Randy Orton-esque power slam.
North American champion. That's what I like about
Fuck
this
Randy
kid.
Orton, that was
You
a
also
Dustin
call
one.
him the weak link.
Oh, don't you tell Miles Bourne now. Miles Bourne
But I also said he was gonna learn from
Into
that.
another cover, into another hook of the leg. into
won't
another
hear you,
kick
but
out.
also he'll tell you he wants to be
Since
Randy
then,
Orton.
has stepped out of other shadows. He's been driven by not being here last year.
I said he stepped out. He stepped out of the shadow of trying to follow.
Am I going too far with these jokes?
The champion, the North American champion, man. That right there, that ain't no small little kibbles and bits, man. That's big time, big.
It does freak me out how much he, like.
Oh, what a backbreaker!
I'm not okay. So at first I think it was just a coincidence. Now I'm just full on thinking he's committed to the joke.
Right here.
Talk about the guy.
It's like
the guy who I call
he's just Randy Orton.
He's just Randy Orton. He had to. You can't like. I fully admit he's just committed to the fucking bit of. I'm just gonna be Randy Orton.
He's Randy Orton. Got him from the
That also had to be something that is done with a little bit of a change in attitude, change in perception in the ring for the North American champion.
You gotta have that attitude, man. You gotta have.
You only have to pump shotgun.
You got a guy lined up in the target. You gotta take the shot. And I just saw that in Miles Bourne here on the outside of the ring. This kid. Oh yes.
And shoulder first goes Bourne, and this could be that
Oh,
moment.
so I watched the Crow last.
And this was said about the man who's behind the curtain right now, who is out
Okay.
with Sexy Red. No one has ever outperformed Johnny Gargano in a big match on
very
this
good
brand. He's a prolific NXT premium live event main eventer, and
Yeah,
he's starting
why?
to show you one more time why. This is what he needed to get out of whatever funk he's been in. And you talk about
Is that the
credentials,
movie the
Booker,
dude like
two-time WWE Tag
died
Team
in it?
champion. As you
Yeah.
said, the first
Yeah,
ever
okay.
Triple Crown champion in NXT history. Most reigns as the North American
And then I
champion, and
watched
if he wins
the,
tonight, he'd become an
court
unprecedented
TV about the
four-time champion. Has a
Alex
spear
Baldwin
center of the
incident?
ring.
Oh,
Titles
yeah.
on the line, into the cover, and Bourne getting that right shoulder.
All those stats you just gave. Hold on a second. All those stats you just gave right there was great, Vic. But the one stat that you didn't mention is Johnny Gargano. I'm talking about ran the black and gold. It was 2015. It's 22. It's 26. Come on, man. You got to give it to this young man, Miles.
Johnny Gargano was not running NXT in 2015.
Who do you got, Vic?
Fucking Booker.
In 20 what?
15.
Since the first day I entered into this business, that being Johnny Gargano looking for the
Okay,
angle slam, it was
now
countered into a
he's
nice arm drag. Johnny Gargano back up on his feet, and if the pace
2019, 2018, you can give that argument. Fucking 2015, that fucker was.
comes Miles Bourne with a big
Fucker wasn't even on the roster.
He was just a schmuck in a fucking cruiserweight classic.
English tank, man. I mean, he's young. He's fresh.
The Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, but he's caught.
I believe so,
Right to
wasn't
the
it?
face. Bourne could be out.
Right on the mush.
I know Johnny and them were like.
If it was in 2015, I'm gonna like, kill myself because fuck, that was ages ago.
Into the cover for the championship. And Bourne able to kick out one more time and take another look at this. Feel the impact. First was the kick, following it up. Bam! From the top to
Okay,
the
no, it was in
floor.
2016.
Not enough to get the three for
20
Johnny
what?
Gargano.
It's 2016.
Gargano now looking to fly.
Oh, well,
right
that's
in.
different then. Got it.
Well, you knew it was old. You didn't think it was fucking recent.
I know.
That experience factor. You cannot look
Fuck.
at the experience factor of when Johnny Gargano.
Time to get started.
You want to talk about 2015? That was when Johnny
Shouldn't be
Gargano,
moving that fast.
as the NXT Universe
I was like,
rallying
because I
Gargano
swear
just
he got
after that.
Johnny started.
Gargano was called the heart and soul
Like, I
of
think
this
he's just-
brand. But right now he's trying to take the heart and soul out of Miles Bourne.
I swear
As
they were
Bourne
only
somehow
coming
back
in
to
from
his
Ring of Honor
feet,
at that.
all the way to the top.
They probably were, but also half the time, remember, they spent a while where they weren't even signed.
Oh, wait a
Oh.
minute.
Oh.
Oh, there wasn't a lot there.
Right there on the lower lumbar. That was a hard power slam right there, Vic.
And remember the lower back of Gargano that went into the post. You're 100% right. You can see the grimace on the face of Johnny when they landed. And Johnny was confused if he wanted to
Were they
reach to the rope
no.
or kick out. He almost got caught as Candice LeRae once again has done her best
What?
to get Johnny out of the rut, trying to rally the NXT Universe.
That lower back is where the sciatica start to have a little bit of a problem. I'm hoping that's not the case here with Johnny Gargano because that was gnarly.
They were in the first Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic?
When was that?
That was 2015.
Monitor for the first time and realized Gargano
Fuck
was wearing the
off.
same gear
Ugh.
he wore in his last
Stop.
Stand and Deliver matchup, which was against Grayson
Oh.
Waller
I just
several years back. Johnny trying to turn back the clock. Couple of lefts,
swear that
swing and
feels
miss
like
on
a
an
fucking
uppercut.
thing.
step
Do
up
they-
in Segura.
That's smart.
Gargano
That's
back into the advantage. Big drop kick from Miles
Wait,
Born.
Bull Dempsey
Gargano
was
bouncing
in
right back.
Yeah, Bull Dempsey was team. That's who they beat. They beat Bull Dempsey and Tyler Breeze
Oh, yes.
What kind of?
Born's up.
Okay.
Born's not rocked. Big
before
jump.
losing to
swear
the
to
totally
you,
normal
you
tag
were
team
right.
of Baron Corbin and Rhino.
Hoisting up
That-
and down across the neck.
I thought
goes
he was team
Gargano.
Bull.
Both men laying it on the line for the North American Championship. What a series of strikes ending in bam. Some devastation from Miles Born. And just a reminder for Johnny Gargano, earned this opportunity by winning a #1
Jesus,
contenders
Candice, calm down.
match 2 weeks ago. As again, Candice doing her best
Relax,
on the outside. What a match. What a night this has been, Booker. Stand and deliver. And we still have 2 more championship matches to come.
Yeah,
Hell of a
Miles.
night. I'm gonna tell you
Miles.
right now, Johnny Gargano has woken up. But right now, he
Okay,
might just
that could
got
have gone way
put
worse,
back
so
to
you're lucky.
sleep.
That could have gone.
We've seen Born do that time and time again. Let's take another look. Miles proving he was born to fly. Clearing the top. Wiping out Gargano on
Don't
that
say that on
steel
commentary while I
What?
say Miles was born
And
to
this
fly.
is for the North American Championship. As in control of this matchup is the champion.
Some may
Miles
say
Born.
he was
Gargano, though,
born to
just
win.
caught.
That's what I said. I was like, don't say that while he's thinking about.
Just rock Born.
You hear that thud?
Now look, Johnny's up. Johnny looking for one final. Boom, he got it. That's how he's won championships in the past. And one more time, Gargano wins.
Oh!
Oh,
Use.
I don't know how Miles was able to kick out.
Tells you a lot about the young man, though, Vic. Because that should have been it.
Johnny looking out into St. Louis. Let's stand and deliver. Looking to drop.
Oh!
Hard. Another big strike. Going, whoa, going up. Going down. Looking for the Gargano escape. Remember the shoulder that went into the steel post. Countered. Born again. Miles hit Born again with his big
Zigzag.
arm. And Johnny. Oh,
Wow.
Gargano was
It's called
able
the
to kick
Born
out,
again.
and
Of
I
course.
want to point out for Miles
It's
Born.
called the what?
Take a look.
Born again.
Born hit it and didn't get all of it. You didn't see him fully grab, did you? Remember, the arm's been damaged from the steel post.
Yeah, but Johnny Gargano's head still bounced off
Okay,
the mat, Vic. That was
I
so
think
close.
Alex Shelley would,
Victory
because
for
Chris
this young
Sabin
man.
does still like
Miles
Gargano,
Born.
if anyone's going
Oh,
to.
there's Gargano now. He realized it. Someone who's, as you mentioned, been around
What
a long
happened?
time.
Someone
Johnny
said
Gargano
Motion
knows
Machine
there's
Guns
a
could
weak
help
spot on
Johnny
the body,
here. I said
couple of
Alex
kicks.
Shelley
Let
might,
Born
if
fight
they were
through the
going to
pain. Turn it
have
over
someone, but Chris
into a
Sabin
Boston
wouldn't because
crab. And
Sabin
Candice
still
is
doesn't
out
like him.
here Telling Johnny the bottom rope is right
Sabin
there.
doesn't like
Reach
Gargano.
out and get it, but it's Miles Born
In-
who's
on
dragging Gargano.
camera, yeah.
Look at Johnny Gargano's eyes, Vic. Look like he.
Shelley's still, because on camera, Shelley's like,
Turn, and he certainly did into the cover.
Oh, yeah, it goes
Born
back to the
kicks
DI.
out.
yeah.
What a back and forth matchup as trying to hold on. Johnny couldn't do it. Into the cover. And a kick out. Oh!
Oh my God, the big deck of the knockout punch of
To the right. Handful of Tyson Born still able to
Candice
kick out.
LeRae.
Gargano transitioning right into that Gargano escape. And the damage has been done to the shoulder. Look at the shoulder. Look at the left shoulder of Miles Born. He's screaming in pain. His face is turning red. Gargano's going to get the tap. Is Born shifting weight. Gargano staying right on top.
Oh, right there, Johnny Gargano. About to walk out of here. The new champion, Vic. He's so close.
Long way away from that bottom rope. Miles trying to get back to his knees, trying to create a little bit of separation. Can't do it. Born is fighting. Born right now looking out. So close. Desperation. Is he going to tap? Johnny trying to hold on. Miles.
He got the rope.
Good job, Ref.
And he did.
Wow. What a match.
I know you won't know the answer. I'm still trying to figure out what referee that Booker T randomly called
Both
fat
these
on an episode of
men
NXT.
Laying it out there for where we're at.
Because I'm not joking. There was one time with Booker, I was like, he's like, I don't know, he was late for the count. I don't know if it's a weight problem or what the hell it is.
A few times. I can't argue with you right
I was
now.
like, God damn!
Match
What the
indeed.
hell? Just calling someone
We know
fat for
Johnny
no reason.
does have a dark side. Born has never been in waters
He
like this
fat.
before.
No, I mean, he hasn't, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's got a hell of a sidekick.
English!
Who's willing to do anything for her man. I love that.
Super kick for a moment. Gargano looking around.
Right
Looking for maybe
in
one
the
final
spot.
beat onto the steel. Got caught. Miles. another Born Again. That's 2, make it 3, and Miles got all of it that time.
That's
Center
it.
of the ring, and that is a monumental moment for Miles.
Yes.
The ring boy,
This crowd is silent, by the way. It's because there's no reaction to this.
Candice LeRae
Oh, so it's a
beside
normal day
herself.
for mine.
Johnny
You
Gargano brought back Johnny Takeover. He found everything he was looking for.
I'm proud of that one.
You should have been.
Right
You should
with
be.
a handful of tights. Miles would
proud
not be
of that
denied
one.
throughout this
Should be.
matchup. Banged up shoulder. Gargano escape was locked in Booker for quite some time. Miles, though, was able to persevere and find his way to that bottom rope as this matchup would continue. Looking for one final beat. For again onto the steel, it'd be Miles Bourne who would come up
You had a
and
fucking
over,
backstabber
get a
also at the
little
same
bit,
time.
and then
That
for good
fucking.
measure, bam, a third Born Again to solidify himself as the North American
Good enough.
champion. Looking up, and you know there's a respect factor between these two for what they
Okay,
just put
I'm
themselves
going
through.
to let you
But
go
what
because
is
the
next
phone is over
for
here.
Johnny Gargano? What is next?
Oh!
What?
You want to know what's next?
Dion Lennox!
Dion Lennox just.
Yes.
Right after this match,
It's, what?
right after everything Miles Bourne's been through, this is when Dion Lennox
It's Dion Lennox,
wants to show up.
The method to the madness, Vic.
the leader of Darktribution.
This man's back. He wants to be champ.
This
Yes.
is pitiful. This is sickening.
Percy Bowens. That's what it was.
But Dion Lennox also knows that on the biggest stage is when you send the biggest message.
Anyways,
So, Ruka, tonight you beat your former
Yeah, I'm
best friend,
gonna
Sarah,
talk to you
in a
later 'cause my
very
phone's
emotional
overheating.
battle.
Okay.
Has that sunk in?
Bye.
Honestly, Sarah, I've been in ladder matches, I've been in the Iron Survivor challenges, I've been in the Royal Rumble, but being there face to face with Zarya tonight, I think that was my hardest match yet. I mean, we spent the past year together learning each other's moves, but you know, tonight I proved my point and I beat Zarya. And now it's time for me to put my focus where it belongs. You know, at the beginning of the year, I said that I was going for championship gold, and that's exactly.
Bask in this moment while it lasts, because if you think you're gonna walk into another championship match after one win, think again. I'll give you a few days to physically and emotionally recover, but just know the Great Dame is going after the same thing you are.
Well, statements are being made left and right, but now it's time to talk about another championship.
NXT
Blake
Women's
Monroe
North American
stole
Championship.
Title, and Paxley is done playing games. Whose fury will be felt here in St. Louis and stand and deliver?
I gotta go to the washroom, buddy. I'll be back.
This way.
Let's really get the show started.
Rematch. Rated T for Teen.
Alrighty.
Every once in a great while, an athlete comes along that sets himself apart from all the rest. This is what I've worked my entire life to do. Just got to get more energy, more fire. I just felt like I had to go out and be different and entertaining on a whole nother level.
Shawn didn't need anyone's advice on how to be a star.
Shawn Michaels is #1. He is the best.
He wanted to be the best. I don't think there's any difference between him and Jordan.
I'm Shawn Michaels. I can do whatever I want.
I wouldn't have pissed on Shawn Michaels if he was on fire. But when he came back around, you could tell genuinely that he was a changed human being.
Look at his daughter looking at me, giving me the evil eye.
I love telling people about my dad.
You happy with that? That was freaking good.
This generation of young talent,
All right, good.
so many of them will say, who's your biggest influence? Shawn Michaels.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look that drives a girl wild. I've got the move that really move 'em. I said chill.
Is forever.
It'd be hilarious if Blake won this.
Well, she may be carrying the Women's North American Championship, but she is not the champion. And I still don't understand why she stole the title from Tatum.
Where did she steal that title from? What city were we in?
What do you mean? We're in Houston.
You know, in Houston, possession is
I'm not listening to that.
9/10 of the law. So, in my book, she's the champion, Vic. Blake Monroe.
Dollhouse, dollhouse, set the scene. Prettiest doll you've ever seen. Perfect hair and porcelain face, but you don't belong in my place. I built these
You show
walls.
Kip some
I
Karma's
made
fucking
this
vignette?
grid.
What the hell?
Whispered secrets in your head. You took my prize, you tried to run. Now I'll finish what you've begun. So hold it tight, that prize you took. One last perfect look. 'Cause I'm taking back what belongs to me. And smashing the doll you pretend to be. So come on, Blake, let's play pretend. I break my toys in the end.
Okay then. Well then.
I don't know if that
Right
shakes Blake Monroe or not, but here comes a deranged Tatum Paxley. And Booker, how would you feel if someone stole a title from you in Houston? Nonetheless, wouldn't you be peeved? I mean, does she not have a right to be so all of a sudden she's not the champion? She wasn't pinned, she didn't tap, it was stolen from her.
Look, of course, Tatum Paxley should be upset. I'm not going to deny that. I would be upset too. It would be a bad day if somebody stole my title, Vic. Yes, it would be. So tonight, we sell it. We sell it right here.
You better hope.
We sell it right
You
here.
better hope she doesn't have an action figure of you in her dollhouse, as it might be a long trip back to Houston for you.
I mind my own business. I concern myself with business that concerns me. Tatum Paxley had to deal with Monroe. That's what this is about.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from London, England, Blake Monroe. And her opponents from Dallas, Texas, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum just wants back to possession, the championship, and she's ready to bring the fight to Blake Monroe. And look, she was celebrating a steel cage victory in Houston when Blake pulled her down, stole her title in Texas. And I mean, that's obviously where we're at. She's decided not to give back the championship to Tatum. Tatum has stalked her into a hotel. She has followed
It
her
will be
wherever she's
insane
been.
if Blake wins
She did
this,
the
but
right
it
thing,
is possible.
The mature thing, the adult thing, and gave her an opportunity for this match on this stage in New York, but Blake Monroe was not having it. And now Blake Monroe is going to pay the price. What a pinning predicament. And ooh, I don't know who's in worse for wear here, because right now that's a nice submission by Tatum, and you wonder how much left Blake Monroe has. You see the veins popping out of the neck of the challenger with a big kick. So when we think about both these women, because, well, obviously we've talked about this, whose scorn would you be more afraid of as Blake Monroe into the cover and a kick out? The hellacious Blake Monroe or the tortured mind of Tatum?
Pick your poison. Pick your poison, Vic. Both of these ladies have proved they're willing to go there. And for me, like I say, I'm staying on this side. All right? Don't ask me any questions like that.
That's
okay?
what your job is. You're a journalist. I'm supposed to pick your brain about things that are going on in the ring. As right now we see a little back and forth, but it's Tatum Paxley who's overpowering Blake Monroe, and there might be a little extra oomph for Tatum Paxley here tonight in this match.
Like I said, I talked about Tatum Paxley, and she's finally tapped into, who she really is. She's found herself, Vic, and that's a very dangerous thing for Blake Monroe here tonight.
That was Tatum Paxley who told Blake as she goes into another cover off that high impact offense and a kick out, told Blake she can be the fire in Monroe's hell. That's quite the warning, is it not?
I mean, it is, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Blake Monroe, we've seen that dark side. We've seen her turn.
That's true.
We've seen her turn to something that we never really thought that she could turn into. So this match right here, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in the end who's willing
We're
to
gonna
go
find
there.
out. We're gonna find out tonight when we find out.
Oh! The Women's North American Championship.
What I'm talking about.
When we make our way there, and you see Tatum Pax right now is in a lot of pain after landing so awkwardly. And you see almost a look of joy and a sinister smile from Blake Monroe. And I don't know if you heard that, but I think Tatum said, I separated my shoulder. Talking to the official. This is a scary
That
situation.
sounded
Tatum
brutal.
Paxley right now. I don't necessarily know if that's what she said. I'm pretty sure that's what she just told the official. And that arm is starting to dangle. It's the left shoulder. I'm trying to get a look up from the monitor. Into the cover goes Blake. It didn't kick out with the left shoulder, kicked out with the right.
She's definitely compromised right now. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know, the referee might have
He has
to
been compromised. Will it be to a permanent end?
He can know how to do his job, perhaps, Vic.
There looks to be a little bit of
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's just part of the thing,
almost
but
the shoulder of Tatum Paxley.
Fucking
and now
brutal
just
fight.
focusing in Blake Monroe. You said it earlier, as that dark side. She's certainly going to know exactly what to do to exploit everything she needs to do to bring the pain, to bring the punishment in this match to the champion.
No timeouts in wrestling, Vic. You got to go out there and you just got to suck it up.
Buttercup.
I got to ask you about a shoulder injury. I know we were just going back and forth on this, but a shoulder injury, anytime you hit the ropes, anytime you hit a turnbuckle, I mean, you have to feel that throughout your body, especially if this is a separated shoulder for Tatum Paxley.
Not only that, if it's separated.
Drop kick.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Oh, whoa. I'm gonna tell you, if it's separated, she might have to try to pop it back in herself, Vic, if she want to try to continue in this matchup.
Joey Gonzalez, the official, has asked her 2 or 3 times. I've taken a look over to my left. Everything is continuing in this match. Tatum Paxley is going to try to power through. Blake Monroe, though, right now is certainly in the driver's seat. And look, Blake can become the first 2-time NXT Women's North American Champion if she's victorious.
See that right there? Tatum Paxley has no power right now, Vic.
You can just hear Tatum in pain, and I keep looking up just to try to get a hint of what's going through the mind now. Tatum, though, is not stopping, is not showing signs of weakness, but
Germans
is taking every advantage, and that's exactly what she should
One,
do. Crawl
two.
into the cover, and another kick out.
Let's talk about the in-ring prowess of Blake Monroe. She's doing a hell of a job controlling Tatum Paxley at every exit. There's no exits right now. There's no exits for Tatum Paxley right now.
And how smart is this? You see Tatum grabbing at that shoulder, the same shoulder that was driven into the steel ramp earlier in this match. You're looking into those evil eyes of Blake Monroe. And this is a hell of a strategy. Paxley, you're right, can't move anywhere, so she broke the grip, and it's just right one after another.
You see that right there?
And back in.
That's called rad tagging, Vic. Just rad tagging your opponent.
Rad
I love
tagging.
it, man.
It can be rad tagging, it can be rad
You know
tagging,
what
it
I
can be
mean.
rags to riches. I don't care what you want to call it right now. Blake Monroe is in control, and she has said in the past she believes she is savage and fabulous at the same time. And Tatum Paxley, though, Tatum cover, able to shift through, and Blake having to relinquish the hold. But has the damage been done even more? I mean, truly, how much could be left in the tank of Tatum Paxley?
Tatum Paxley right now, she's fighting, but she's doing it with one arm, Vic. She's not using that left hand at all. And right now, she's still in it. She's still in it, Vic.
She certainly is. She may not have that left arm, but she has the will of the people that are here in St. Louis. The NXT universe that's here at Stand and Deliver. The same NXT universe that has made her a champion. One of two women.
Tatum making a comeback here.
American and women's titles. The other, Stephanie Vaquer. And right around. And that offense. She may not need her left arm, her left hand.
She's motivated right now, Vic. She's motivated. Can she finish it? Big shot right there. Big shot.
One,
Into the
two,
cover and
no.
still not able to get the job done. Tatum Paxley, a fighting champion. She wants to do what's right for the women's locker room, much like the aforementioned Stephanie Vaquer did during her time on this brand. And a reminder, Stephanie Vaquer will defend the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania against Liv Morgan. WrestleMania weekend, as the class of the Hall of Fame will be inducted on Friday, April the 17th. But on this night, who can walk away with championship gold? Will it be the challenger or will it be the champion? And bam,
Sling blade
from Blake Monroe, and the challenger once again
super kick.
Got caught with a super kick.
We got double down.
Challenger, she really thinks she is the champion because of the way she lost it, Vic. It was so much controversy surrounding that
There was
night.
absolutely no controversy. What a super kick under the jaw. I don't understand how you can say it was stolen or taken from her.
I didn't say that.
She lost. It was in December. It was to Thea Hale. She lost.
Like I say, the controversy behind that match. I mean, the referee could have called that match. Anything could have happened.
We don't know if there wasn't a referee stoppage, if the championship would have been awarded to the challenger in that match. The champion couldn't continue in boxing. If there's a knockout, doesn't the champion lose?
Nick, you cannot say it wasn't controversy around the finish of that match. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Controversy right now that Tatum Paxley is wounded and is trying to kick through that injured shoulder, continuing to focus.
Oh, wait a minute, Max. What the hell?
We getting crazy.
You stole it before I could say it. Take a look what we got in the center of the ring.
Oh!
Both women, same idea. And, I go back to Tuesday in New York City. Did Tatum Paxley get played by Blake? Monroe certainly knows how to pull the right strings, does she not?
Well, she does. I mean, that's why she's working on becoming two-time champion right here tonight. And she's so close that she can just go up top right now and then it's going to take a big shot. She's going to land one big shot, Vic. This could be it.
Could be looking for that home run, but there comes Paxley again. And I want to bring this up because you're the one who noted it. Not using her left arm as much. She's been using a series of insecurities to rally in this match. And up to the top, looking for a
Superplex!
Rolling right through Paxley. Continuing to hold on.
Superplex!
Rolls through, looking for the third time a charm. And sit down. Cover. You felt the air leave the NXT universe.
Tatum is very resourceful, man. We got more for you. And the thing is, Paxley just using what she has in the toolbox. And that right there is something that you learned from the beginning, Vic. Beautiful, beautiful
Looking for a cemetery drive. One step ahead was Blake Monroe now with a series of headbutts. And if Tatum Paxley wasn't being held, she would be out. If that wrist wasn't being held by the challenger, there's no way Paxley would have been able to get back to her feet. And now you just hear the scream from Blake Monroe.
Curdling scream.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Off the hair. Let's go, Blake. Get it down.
And for Blake Monroe, she might now be going to the deep, dark depths of her soul. Uh-oh!
Oh. Power bomb!
Power bomb. And Blake able to roll away.
Created some space right there, Vic. That was smart right there by Blake.
Well, Tatum realizing that, trying to pull herself up over, taking a little bit of time to regroup,
Oh.
and got caught. And there was that hesitation. That
Oh
just
my God!
opened
Oh
the
my God!
door.
Oh! Sunset flip powerbomb onto the floor.
And Booker, I don't know how in the hell Tatum Paxley can continue. Not just what happened earlier, the thud. That's a human being. That's a human body that just got dropped for the second time.
It's Blake Monroe that's willing to go there, Vic. You got to be willing to go all in this situation.
That's that.
If you want that title.
One, two, no.
Kick out again. You can talk about the depths you're willing to go to win, but what about the depths you're willing to survive to continue to reign?
No. I give Tatum Paxley a whole lot of credit for staying in the thing.
Those are two turnbuckles
But
exposed.
how much longer can you stay in it, Vic?
I'm trying to look at the official, trying to put everything back together on the far side of the ring after not one, but two. And hey!
The title belt on the
The
skull.
title that was laying out here. After what happened at the start, Blake Monroe, first with the championship shot. And then driving Tatum.
No!
Oh, we still got some fight in the champion and despair setting in. Blake Monroe, I don't know what she's thinking at this junction.
Finish the job. Right now, Tatum Paxley has to be seeing stars, Vic.
I mean, I can't disagree with you. After everything she's been through, all the high-impact offense from the challenger in this matchup, the champion somehow has been able to continue. And once again, starting to fight. But how much is left in the tank?
You gotta wonder after getting smashed upside the dome with that title. Oh, but wait a minute.
My word, Tatum Paxley rolling
Oh!
somehow, some way, always able to rise up through the ashes. Oh, put on the brakes. Big headbutt. I think the back of Paxley just inadvertently hit that exposed turnbuckle.
It did, Vic. Oh!
And then the glamour shot DDT.
That's it.
And the glamorous is
No!
She kicked out? She kicked out?
This crowd is somewhat silent. I'm not gonna lie. This crowd is very disappointed.
Second, glamour shot DDT, able to roll through. Paxley, right.
Cemetery drive! Got it!
And finally gets her title back.
Good choice, yeah. I thought the turnbuckle would be more used, to be honest, the exposed turnbuckles.
Something and go too far, but Tatum Paxley tonight was undeniable. She was not going to lose. She was not going to falter. She was almost indestructible in this matchup, was she not?
Tatum Paxley has found herself, Vic. This Tatum Paxley right here can have such a hell of a reign here in NXT. Perhaps like no other man.
Back to some of the action. This was the exposed turnbuckles, and the official did try to cover him up, but the Rocket in the ring knocked him back down. That's the best way I can describe it. Paxley went off the bottom one, then got hit with a glamour shot DDT. We all thought this was in the bag for Blake Monroe. She would be countered after going for another glamour shot, and it was right there.
Wonder if her shoulder was actually messed up.
Cemetery
I'd
drop.
say no, because if it was, she wouldn't be able to do a lot of spots. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Here in St. Louis.
Because she used that shoulder a lot.
Was the goth to the glamour at Stand and Deliver.
but there is no me without us.
You look just fine out there a minute ago without us, bruh. We ain't fly all the way out here to watch you on the show, bruh. Come on, man. Look, I ain't wanna, I do not want to say this to you, bruh, but you starting to feel like you all for self. Bruh.
All for self? Whoa. It's
All
not
for
like that at
self.
all. It's not like that at all.
Bruh, chance after chance after chance for you to lead or something, bro. We not your lackeys, fool. We starving. We're starving right now, bro. D, I don't mean no harm, G. I don't mean nothing by this, bro. I'm just saying, when we first got together, you the one that said we was gonna be equal, bro. It ain't been seeming like that right recently, bro. It ain't been seeming like that. You hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. Look, you're right. I should have told y'all. I should have told all of y'all. So you know what? I got a plan. I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. Just trust me. Trust me, I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. This Tuesday, we go back to our roots and we show this whole damn world, bro. And when Dark stays straight. You feel me, dog? You feel me? Bro, look good, bro. Come on, let's go. Let's do this, bro.
You gotta talk to us, bro.
Josh Briggs and Keanu Carpiola dangerously close to destruction. Keanu thinks the disrespect game is the way to go. And Briggs loves leaning on that bully card. All right, bet. This Tuesday when you both stand in front of me, destruction is the only result.
What have I been telling you? I'm the best big man in NXT. It ain't Jasper. It ain't Keanu. The battle of the big men, and look who was left standing. When you come to NXT, you're gonna get your ego checked by the man of mayhem, Josh Briggs.
Briggs, you must really think you like that, huh? After I busted up Jasper Troy, you really thought it was a good idea to swing on me? You must be out your damn mind. Ain't no man here gonna swing on me and get away with it. I start problems, and I finish them too. This Tuesday, I'm gonna put an end to you and Jasper Troy.
Well, get ready because this Tuesday in Orlando, three of the biggest and baddest face-off. Carver, Briggs, Troy, triple threat live on NXT. Elio LaFleur had to relinquish the men's speed championship, and our general manager, Rob Stone, wasted no time. He wants to crown a new champion. The men's speed tournament starts this Tuesday on NXT. And here at Stand and Deliver, there's been a lot of individuals trying to make an impact. And after what transpired earlier, Izzy Dame will look to stop Soul's momentum and build her own. These two women go one-on-one live this Tuesday on NXT. But on the topic of Stand and Deliver, it's time for our main event.
Alrighty, main event time.
To be the best. Will the landscape of NXT be changing? Who walks out as NXT champion? Who will stand and deliver?
Who's ready for the best f***ing night of their lives?
The undisputed #1 live podcast in the world is coming to WrestleMania.
Tony, Triple H, have you seen these auditions?
Hey, Tom! Last year, I became the most must-hear rooster of all time. It's comedy you're looking for. I don't like to brag. Gotta be a part of the show. Let me show you what I can do. A priest and a rabbi walks into a bar. I didn't really mean everything I said that night.
This is gonna be insane.
This is going to be awesome.
Kill Tony, Saturday, April 18th. Tickets on sale now.
I want to hear R-Truth roast someone, but I'm not watching that thing. But I would love to hear R-Truth. If R-Truth's involved, I might watch it just for his parts only. Because R-Truth roasting someone is something I gotta see.
What was the WrestleMania moment that you'll never forget?
WrestleMania 18. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Nobody knew what to expect. And all of a sudden, here we were watching our two heroes face off against each other, and you could literally feel the arena split in half. You felt like you were there. You were sitting in your living room, but in that moment, you were there. Man, goosebumps thinking about it.
Okay.
Say what you want, bring in the heat, bring in the energy. You talk about bringing in the energy. Title back to Orlando, psycho.
Hey, it's another dub for the good guys.
Let's keep it moving. A little bit of boys, their celebration is gonna be nothing compared to ours, all right? Check out this Grime outfit.
Oh, does she have a sister? What about hot friends? Hot friends, maybe? Hot friends? Oh my. Blake, listen, I'm so sorry for what just happened to you. Are you okay? Is there anything we can do for you?
You know what? There is something you can do for me. Come on, and give me a hairbrush.
Hairbrush?
I got it. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, it's been a
What a
busy time
gaggle
in
of
St. Louis.
bastards we have
SmackDown
going
last
on.
night, and stand and deliver tonight. Lola Vice made history earlier by becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. You just saw Vanity Project. The boys in Miles Bourne, huge victories here this evening. But it's main event time for the NXT Championship.
That didn't just come to NXT.
I think if I'm going to make a pick right now, I think Joe Hendry retains. But I would not be shocked if there was a title change. But I think Joe retains here.
The claim to the NXT Championship happened long before the ladder match. And now Joe Hendry stands here, NXT Champion. Here's the thing. That championship was held by a WWE superstar, me.
Ricky Saints, he doesn't want to share the damn spotlight.
I feel, because right now, I do feel there's a scenario where any of these four could win, which is the way it should be in the main event. For something like Stand and Deliver. But I don't know. I think Joe, again, my pick is Joe, but if like Tony won or Ricky won or Ethan won, I would not be surprised.
I can go back to being the face of this brand.
Just my opinion. Might just be mine.
Remember what that feels like, right? Yeah, I remember. I need my friend to help me with that.
You need my help? I'll be there for you.
What's Ethan Page doing out here now? Well, that was a miscalculation for Page, who's trying to help out Saints.
And just what the hell happened? You spin the title too hard.
I know.
Then just say suck.
Saints and Page, they're in a slump. They better get on the same page.
Are you kidding? If you got something that's heavy on your heart, you need to speak your truth. Come on, check me.
Let me let it off then. I
I would like to be NXT champion.
Now, I hate to get in the middle of this little tiff that you guys are having, but you know, Ricky, maybe you just don't want it as bad as Ethan Page.
It's absolute chaos. It's all hell breaking loose. And we all believe in show! Tony D'Angelo!
I decided to become the man who proved that he's the toughest son of a bitch in NXT. Now, Joe Hendry, Tony D'Angelo will be the next NXT champion.
I don't care which one he wants the title shot. I'm going to handle Tony D'Angelo at Stand and Deliver.
It's me that you're gonna see at Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, or me. Or me. Or me.
The stage is set. Hendry, Saints, Page, D'Angelo, fatal four-way for the NXT Championship.
I'm going to make everything right in this world for once when I become a two-time NXT champion!
I deserve global recognition. I will be the one becoming NXT champion. 2-time.
I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you've done. At Stand and Deliver, I am gonna run you three over like a damn freight train.
I'll be the one to stand. I'll be the one to deliver with the entire world chanting, we believe!
We believe in Jinder!
I came back to NXT for 2 reasons.
The first mission was Dark State, and I left Dark State the same way they left me. Beaten, empty, searching for answers. So now we get to reason number 2. See, I looked a man in the mirror, and I had to be honest. There was one thing that man couldn't accomplish. There was one thing that man was incapable of achieving.
Tonight, at Stand and Deliver, I fulfill the second reason and become NXT champion.
Okay.
Booker, it's the main event of Stand and Deliver. And is this the most dangerous man in this match? And here's why I ask that to you. Because he has won every title but the NXT Championship. He's the only man in this match to have not held that title, but he could also be the most driven because of that.
Can't tell you if he's the most dangerous, but I can tell you this. Tony D is a man on a mission. And this right here, the NXT Championship, that's the final mission, man. The final countdown.
A win, he'd be the only man to hold the NXT North American Tag and Heritage Cup. But as you've heard me say in the past, here's a man who loves the spotlight, loves him some him. Is his ego starting to match that of Ethan Page?
Come on, man.
I mean, what do you mean, come on, man?
I'm not gonna even go there. I'm gonna give this man his proper respect. I'm gonna give Ricky Saints his intro. This guy right here, this guy showed up in NXT and did something that not too many here can do, and that's gonna win gold in 2 different departments. I'm talking about in grand fashion, in quick time. Give it up to
Hiya!
He's debonair. He's looking good. Yeah.
He wants to become a 2-time NXT champion.
Say it again, Vic.
Well,
Say
I'm
it
going
again.
to
Say it
because
again.
the other opponent in this match is looking to do the same thing.
Give it up for your proud Canadian. Your Canadian hero. All ego. Ethan Page.
Talk about arriving in grand fashion. Ethan Page won the NXT
This low-key than WrestleMania. Yeah, it is rather
faster
key.
than anyone. Broke Kevin Owens' record.
Look at this man right here.
Did win a title faster
A proud
overall.
Canadian
He won the
hero.
North American title. As you see a look of, I don't know if that was respect or not between the two.
Let's not forget about the AAA accolades as well. The guy's a champion, all right? He's a natural born champion. Ethan Page, he's the professional that I wish everyone in that locker room could be. Yes.
Oh, and he just has an entrance. Oh my god. They just gave that out to everyone.
That is.
They just gave those to everyone, didn't they?
I gotta do it, man.
Go for it. It's the biggest night of the year.
Wave your hands from side to side, say yeah. So hit there. Yeah.
Look at the factory in St. Louis.
Side to say. Oh yeah.
Hey, Melina.
This atmosphere is absolutely electric for this main event for the NXT Championship. 4 men, 1 title. Who's walking out with the gold?
Let's see that second
Ethan,
chorus.
Ethan, what are you staring at Tony like that for?
Oh yeah.
Why are you staring at Tony like that for? That was fucking weird. Like he looks, that look confused me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Championship.
Let's go.
Introducing the challengers. First, weighing in at 253 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Mixed reaction there for Tony.
Next, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ricky Six. And 240 pounds, all ego.
I'm making. You're making pancakes. What type of pancakes? Like plain pancakes? Or do you do a certain flavor pancakes? I think plain pancakes suck. I need some type of flavor added to them. I had a blueberry one recently and they were good. But I'm a chocolate chip guy.
NXT champion Joe Hendry.
You know, before we get underway here, Book, main event last year. Main event last year, Oba, Trick, Javon, all 3 now will be competing at WrestleMania. What does this main event, what does it mean to these superstars?
Championship, NXT Championship means we next. We move it up. We got a chance to go to the next level. That's what this thing is truly all about.
Oh my god, Vicky.
Yes.
Look at this, going right at Joe Hendry and now turning around, and now they're trying to go at Tony D'Angelo. And it's a little 2-on-1 attack as back comes in Joe Hendry into the fray. And there's no way you even think this partnership is going to last between Saints and Page.
All that is, Vic, is 2 men, 2 people sharing one common cause. Let's see who gets there first. That's what it's all about. That's all it is.
And much like we started the night, the champion does not need to be factored in the decision to lose the championship. And there's a healthy respect between the two, but they also both want the title. And they both made it pretty clear they're willing to go through anyone to hold the gold.
I can tell you this. Tony D is looking real jacked, baby. Looks like he put on about a good 10 pounds of muscle. And I'm wondering if it's going to do him any good in this matchup here tonight.
Does part of you feel for Tony D'Angelo? Because, again, he called his opponents in this matchup, all of them outsiders. And it's hard to argue that point because Tony D'Angelo is homegrown from the Performance Center.
Man, there are no outsiders in this business. You got so many people from all across the world, across the country that want to be here, that's looking for the same thing that Tony D is looking for. He has no rights in this. Come on.
And look at Joe Hendry knocking around everybody in his path. Tony D'Angelo, Paige, and Ricky Saints probably going to settle the same fate. What made you finally come around to Joe Hendry?
I mean, the guy's talent. I mean, you can't look past talent. You know, my daddy always used to say back in the day, cream, rise to the top, Junior. And that's what this young man is.
Look at the power of Joe Hendry.
Then all the blood rushed to
beautifully done, Ricky.
Right there, the temple right
Like
now.
Joe
has to be
Hendry.
about to explode.
1,
Quick cover.
2.
And again, this is not elimination. First fall, first decision. Will we crown a new champion? Will Joe Hendry retain? Obviously, numbers not in his advantage, but he has made believers all around the world, and everyone believes Joe Hendry can take out the best at any point. And now a little 2-for-1 with Saints and Paige.
Any way you look at it, the odds going to be against Joe Hendry in a matchup like this. But that's what heart comes in, man. That's what fortitude comes into play right there.
Ethan and Ricky are on the same page for now, but they're two slime balls. They won't be forever.
They've certainly been battle tested in the past, and it seems that they're going to continue to work as one. And Paige, of course, only cares about himself, always puts himself first.
This is business.
What?
This is business, man. This is business. That's what this business was built on since day one. Alliances. Come on, man. Factions. Come on, man.
Well, they certainly have one in this matchup and charging right back in. And Joe Hendry beaten down. And look who's standing tall.
The pose action right there. Just
yeah, I
get
see
the
it.
That's for the people.
And
That's
look,
all it is.
I know how much you love to talk about last year's Stand and Deliver during the Zarya and Sol Ruka match. What was just last year? Ethan was mocking Saints for following his path of success. It was Ethan who lost to Ricky Saints at Stand and Deliver in a championship match last year, the opening match, but now they're in the main event.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Why you talking about old stuff? That's old stuff.
You just were 25 minutes ago.
What's happening right now in the middle of the screen?
Well, what's happening?
Can Joe Hendry go out here and retain his championship against 3 of the best here in NXT?
Well, what's happening is it seems to be a little, what would you call this, divide and conquer between these two? Taking out everybody to fight for themselves?
That's exactly what it is. I mean, take out Joe Hendry. The guy got a lot of muscle. I mean, he has a judo background, wrestling background. The guy, he's very dangerous. Why wouldn't you do this, Vic?
Well, not both. Oh. Look at both men want to become two-time NXT champion. And again, Ethan Page seeing Tony D'Angelo start to rise up, and Saints trying to come over, but Tony D'Angelo starting to fight back in this match. Of course, he's trying to stay the course for Phase 2. Phase 1 was the destruction of Dark State, and we saw them maybe start to unravel earlier tonight as Dion Lennox beat up, dropped Miles Bourne.
A little friction there with Dark State, but I'm going to tell you right now, when Dark State strikes, nobody's safe.
Whoa,
you know that.
Whoa, talk about no one being safe. Ethan Page looked to suplex Ricky Saints, but it was right on top of Tony D'Angelo.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of funny.
You'll believe anything, won't you, Ethan Page says, because that's your can man.
Look here, I just saw the suplex right there. It just took Tony D straight out of the game. It was effective.
Ooh,
yeah, that was the plan. It just also happened to do damage too.
Right back in.
Great teamwork.
To Saints with a little bit of a stunner.
Great teamwork right there.
They cover them together.
No.
What if they both win? Like, are they going to share the championship?
They're both evil smiling. They're both slime balls.
But I will mention this. Ethan Page has done something that no one else has in this match. You know what that is?
What is it?
Pin Joe Hendry. That's got to count for something.
Of course it's got to count for something. I mean, the guy's, he's a professional. He's a talent.
And Tony's sleeping.
By slipping on a banana peel by osmosis.
He did not, but take a look at Saints and Page.
Double up on Hendry. Say his name. Say his name.
Superplex connects. And Page right now looking to pounce on Hendry. A splash on Saints. I told you there, that man was egotistical, only cared about himself, crawled into the cover to become a
One,
two-time
two. You can't trust slime balls.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, and it did not work. Looking for twisted.
Spear!
Turnabout's fair play.
Get it together, guys. Get your heads back in this, guys.
That is gone out the window. Looking for the Revolution. DDT.
Spear!
From D'Angelo.
Joe got one too. Everyone else got a spear in him.
Perhaps have his moment. Oh. Shoulder first, Hendry, who's taking a lot of punishment.
Attitude adjustment.
Just tossing away with a little attitude adjustment to D'Angelo. Main event of Stand and Deliver. All 4 men down, all 4 men fighting for the NXT title. But look at Joe Hendry. This man has suffered so much in this matchup. Is this the champion fighting with a different demeanor than when he first arrived here from TNA and crossed the line?
I think it is. Like I say, Tony D coming in, probably the heaviest I've ever seen him. And Joe Hendry just tossed him like it was nothing. Yes, he's fighting right now with purpose. That's Joe Hendry.
Well, it seems again Ethan Page trying to bark orders to Ricky Saints. Ricky might not real remember what just happened moments ago, but a double Boston Crab each with a single leg.
Like I said, I mean, get your heads back in the game, guys. Get back on track.
From behind, up and
Natural
over,
selection.
comes D'Angelo. And did you foresee when Tony came back wanting the NXT title as bad as he did? Speaking so passionately about wanting to wear the gold?
Hey, Tony D's a leader, man, ever since day one. I'm talking about in the neighborhood, hanging out at the bodega.
Why is everyone hitting the version of the attitude just what the hell's going on?
Oh, yes.
Big back body drop. People tend to forget, too, Tony, first handful of matches, he was in War Games. He stayed true to this brand.
Good night.
Some people have overlooked that. That's why he called all 3 of these men outsiders who came from other places. And now Joe Hendry.
Spine buster!
Just got dropped with that spine buster. Ethan Page desperately reaching in. Ricky Saints reaching in as well. And that's one way to take out anyone in any match.
Talking about a dislocated shoulder, clavicle, I don't know, collarbone. A lot just...
Jesus muscle!
And look, when it comes to getting the job done, Ethan Page knows
C1, C2!
Longest reigning North American champion ever. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the hell out of the way.
Back it up.
A little too close for comfort for us right here ringside. There's now a Revolution DDT right here in front of us. D'Angelo's eyes just rolled into the back of his head. And now Ethan Page, for good measure, with a twisted grin.
Taking it to Tony D right now, man. Tony's in dire straits.
I think Tony's
in dire straits, Vic.
And this is what these two wanted. They wanted to wipe out the competition.
Oh,
Joe Knives!
Cannonball! Cannonball!
Flying over. Believers are coming out. Hendry trying to get anyone back into the ring to put this one away. Could be looking for a little standing ovation. And from behind, Saints. Saints from behind, chopping down Joe Hendry. And I just walked over from the left side of the table. Tony D'Angelo isn't moving. Tony D'Angelo is out cold right now. This is the moment for Page and Saints. If they want to dethrone Joe Hendry, if they're truly working together, that championship is hanging in the balance at this moment, and Joe Hendry is going to need everyone here in St. Louis.
Oh my God!
That's the heart I was talking about, Vic. That's it right there from Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry!
Take another look. We talked about the strength earlier. Joe Hendry has put himself in great physical condition as this matchup back.
Oh.
D'Angelo back to the match, right back.
Hendry making a comeback here. They got everyone inside.
Right now has gotten his second, maybe third win, maybe even the fourth win in this matchup. Looking to retain the title here at Stand and Deliver. Coming in, ducking the clothesline, coming right back in, leaving it.
Beautifully done.
Gotta be kidding me. Joe Hendry is on fire right now, Vic. Wow.
And just tossed Tony
Keep up.
D'Angelo with ease. Turned around and now just catches Ricky Saints. And Saints running to Ethan Page. And there's one man that's standing.
We believe. We believe. We believe.
It's Joe Hendry, the NXT champion. Looking
there it is.
1, 2. No.
D'Angelo kicking out. D'Angelo just saying, not tonight, trying to shake maybe confidence, maybe trying to make himself believe right now.
Did Joe Hendry use everything in the tank, though, Vic? That's the question. Right now, he looks like he's wondering.
Again, this match started with Saints and Page going right after Joe Hendry. Now it's Joe Hendry getting right in the face of Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo, who went
Tony's
up the
getting
steps.
fired up now.
D'Angelo, who suffered that DDT and that confidence breaker, that twisted grin as well. I mean, he has taken a lot of punishment in this match. Joe Hendry trying to chop out D'Angelo, and D'Angelo's starting to fire back.
Here we go, Vic.
German!
A man do crazy things, and Tony D.
German!
Now is throwing around everybody.
Phase two, here we go, oh yes, man.
Belly to belly.
Back up.
What is that? What are we doing? What's that? German!
Suplex. Ricky Saints' body is starting to just bruise. Forget about it. Cover. Hendry saving things, and we've seen Tony D'Angelo win championships in the past with that very move.
Hendry ain't just saved his championship right there, Vic.
Tony D'Angelo remembers the heartbreak of competing for this title on this stage in the past. Trying to dig down a little deeper. I think Hendry was able to duck that just at the last moment. Able to answer back, duck another one. Hendry able to go right around.
DDT!
Another DDT to D'Angelo. And I don't know where all four of these men are getting it from. They're showing you what it means to be the NXT champion.
Let me tell you, I was wondering about Hendry, but it seems like he's still got a lot left in the tank. We going for the
Standing O spear!
Wow. Spear from D'Angelo. Saints wiped out all the way out to the floor.
Spear!
Hendry breaking ribs to win a title.
Joe kicks out.
Not quite yet. Take another look. Bam. Big, massive spear. Followed it up. Not to be outdone. Delivered a second one. But back to the live action. Saints with a second chair shot to D'Angelo.
Anything goes.
Saints right now trying to wipe out Joe Hendry. And there is no disqualification in a fatal
Standing, no!
Standing O, trying to turn it around and into
DDT!
That Revolution DDT that's won him the NXT title before.
No!
Wow!
Saving this match.
I can't believe it.
Neither can Saints. It's Saints now doing what's necessary. Swinging for
bye-bye!
Well, he certainly was going for broke, but right now there's a crazy look in the eyes of Ethan Page. Booker, get out of the way. They're getting a little close for us.
Jesus!
Oh, yeah!
Starting to break loose for the NXT Championship.
Oh!
Page able to get out of the... Oh, I told you, Booker. There is no disqualification.
No friends either, Vic.
See you, Ricky!
No friends anymore.
Referee
It's
can't do
over.
anything. A power slam. And Page has something else on his mind. He could be looking to silence Saints once and for all. For the NXT.
Tony just speared them both through the announce table. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
You look into the eyes of Tony D'Angelo right now, Book. Coming back through, got caught with a knee. But right now, everything you've done.
That's it. Standing out. No.
It's coming down to this.
Spear!
Another spear by D'Angelo.
Gotta finish him, though, Vic.
Drops him down.
He has a champion dead to rights.
Tony D'Angelo is the NXT champion.
Wow.
Tony D'Angelo is the NXT champion. Like I said, I could see any of them winning.
This man has thought about this moment since the first day.
Tony D'Angelo,
He's seen everyone here.
the Dome,
Move on. Braun Breaker
has truly won everything now here at NXT.
He sat back. He had his family taken from him. He had his life almost destroyed, but he had 2 goals, 2 phases, and he completed both of them. What a moment for Tony D'Angelo as we go back throughout this matchup, Booker. Revolution
That main event was fun as hell. Didn't expect that. I said in the match I said any of them could have won. Well, my pick was Joe, but I wouldn't be surprised if any of them won. What a hell of a match!
Turned around to Joe Hendry. Hendry wasn't a believer before. Maybe he's a believer now. And Tony D'Angelo, who had him dead to rights. And that's what it took for Tony D'Angelo to have his crowning moment here in NXT.
He does.
Phase 2 is complete. But what could Phase 3 be? What we do know is the answer to the question, who will stand and deliver? That answer, Booker, is that man, our new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo.
That was fun. That was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, show's over. You know what I mean? That means the stream is over. We will be back on Monday for Raw. And the next few weekends, we're going to be busy. We're going to be filming on Saturdays and Sundays for the next 2 weekends. So we're going to be busy. So get used to seeing us on the weekends. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. Hit subscribe on follow and sub on Twitch. Like, subscribe on YouTube.